Hello and good evening, everybody. Welcome to the Big Decider. We got another night that we're gonna need to find out who's gonna pop in from the Division Third into the Division Second. We do have into the Second Division. We do have on one side LeZanimo. On the other side, we do have ProjectConquerors coming up on the stage. And as you can see over here, they just started the ban phase. We do have them starting up with a goal first, and I gotta say, as you can see on the screen, we do have the Highlands as a new map for tonight. I want to say hello everybody, and of course Don Hamster, good evening sir. New leader pack hype indeed. We're gonna see about those. I'm still wondering, how are we gonna call the new Vicky? Is it gonna be Steamy Vicky? Goober Dragon, good evening sir. And indeed we do have the Gallic ban over here. Night Demon, hello sir. Yes sir, let's go hype. We got also Mami Vata in the house, calling out that song from earlier, Electro Rock. Well, you know, it's a little bit like that. Good enough to hype the beginning. Carolina 1803, thank you so much for the follow and welcome to the stream. I hope you had a good time with us. Rayotsun, bonsoir monsieur, and I do hope you're gonna have a very good meal and a bon appetit. Incinerating Toilet 28, thank you so much for reminding me about the bet from last night, or I should say the prediction from last night. And I did close it down. We're gonna put up the map prediction immediately, or I should say the remap prediction immediately. Let's go 1 2 3. Let's go for 5 minutes. Bam bam. You gotta pick the choices. Hello there sir and welcome. Small soldiers, good evening. Wave. We got also Abox 6, good evening sirs. And indeed hype. Let's take a look top. We got Plasma 0009, excited for the game indeed. Oh my god, let's see who's actually gonna pick up this next slot over here, because we did have a team dropping from Division 2nd. Emotep actually, it's not gonna be with us anymore, and we're gonna see them coming up of course with the new players over here in the next season. Natro 0225, good evening sir and welcome. Vuxor GG, thank you so much for picking up that first promotion. Big shout out over here for picking up the first promotion to Vuxor GG. LGS34 immediately asked me about how much time we will spend tonight for the game. I do believe it's going to be quite a long game here on the Highlands map. We will have these players going head to head against each other for some time. You know, doing the big brain sims. We're going to see them using their armies to go against each other. Maybe we're going to see some culture victories. Diplomacy is definitely going to have its say. And we're gonna need to talk about what's going on then. Of course, I don't want to come back to what's happening here in the active ban phase. They did manage to go through 9 of them already. We got the goal, we got looks like Kupe, Rome, Ethiopia, Canada, and Mali taken out in the first trap. And of course, I do see they managed to pick very strong civilizations in the first pick phase. We do have Russia with Eleanor, England, Cree, and then Kublai, China appears to be picked over here in the first 4 ones. We will need to see also the second ban phase here with Zulu, Spain, Catherine de Medici, the Black Queen, and then Teddy Roosevelt taken away. That's the Rough Rider over there, taken over the draft. We do need to see who's actually gonna go for the war and who's gonna go for the sim. With Canada taken away from them, it definitely feels like they don't want to handle that tourism pressure, even though I do believe we still have some Sweden, we still have some Pericles in the game. Gorgo can be an option. There are quite a few civilizations that could definitely be very good on this side. I also want to point out about Dredhel's choice here. We do have the Khans of Khans, the big Khan, Genghis Khan, coming up as an option. We do have him being picked up by oh, this is another thing. I'm not sure. Oh wait, it's ProjectConquerors is with Picfix, right? So okay, Dredhel from ProjectConquerors did pick up Genghis Khan. We do have Raym and Erwan coming up for them as a roster, and of course Picfix over here. On the other side, we got LeZanimo with Dark Lapilou with Jormungandr, and then we got Stilosc Stilo SC, and then Lumatyx coming up as the first player to choose over there. Jormungandr is gonna go for Cyrus, and then we do have the Stevie Vicky, Stevie Vicky coming up over here in by Dark Lapinu on the map. He's gonna be the one that's gonna need to get the goal for his teammates. Maybe you guys don't know why I'm calling it Steamy Vicky, but for some reason, every other persona in Civilization 6 does get a name, you know, like Catherine the Magnificence. Or, you know, we got one of those, Kublai Khan, and of course the Khans of Khans and so on. But then when they wanted to actually name Vicky, they just called it Victoria, Age of Steam. Wait, what? Is it Victoria in the Age of Steam? Is it Victoria aging to Steam? Is it Victoria? What? Do you see my dilemma over here? Is it actually Victoria when she's so steamy? She really likes saunas, right? She really likes saunas, exactly. Can you imagine? You know, it's at that age, probably, you know, at that age, in the teens age of Victoria, that's what it is. That's what I wanted to show us. You know, it's the adolescence age, the teen age of Victoria over here. That's what it is. She's so steamy. She's gonna be mad on everybody. Oh, you take a slap. You take a slap. Dredhel coming up with Genghis Khan, moving to the last choice. Picfix is actually gonna pick a Seondok over here, and it looks like he's gonna have Korea to work with. This was one of the things that I do want to point out over here. Korea has been showing up more and more lately on the Highlands map. Definitely a very strong team, a very strong lineup for their team, but at the same time I do want to see what Korea is going to do on this map. We still had a lot of choices to go for, and no, oh my god, do I need to reconnect? I think I need to reconnect. Give me a second over here so I can actually find the link, the big link. Well, at least it's happening from an early stage. Oh no, everyone dropped from the lobby. Is it everyone dropped? Kek. Yeah, I think everybody dropped. The doomed, I tell you, the doomed is doomed. Very excited for the new Harald as well, and finally a Congo leader with religion options. Yes, but why did they put Norway as the leader of England, though? The rulers of England. Harald Hardrada. Anyway, I can't wait to see actually their details over there. We're gonna need to see every little bit of course, advantage they're gonna have, what kind of bonus damage they're gonna get, what kind of mechanics we're gonna see, what kind of you know, overpowered stuff we're gonna get to use in the games, and I do expect the BBG team is definitely gonna have a field day. I'm expecting this. Oh my god, they're gonna have to rework a lot of the civilizations. Yeah, also he was technically a leader of England just for a very short technically, right? Technically. Theodora is also nice because from what I heard about her, she was a true leader, making good work about knowledge. Yeah, great to have Theodora back indeed. Would love to see non-combat Byzantium. Is that actually gonna be a thing? Because they tried this with France and it didn't work out that well. Like non-combat France, Catherine Magnificence, is just not getting played. They I don't know, players, well, I do know, players just like that I would say that combat phase of the game over here, and we see it more and more often in the, well, at least in the multiplayer scene. I can't really speak for everybody in the single player. You know, I speak from my perspective when about the details that I see, of course, in the multiplayer scene, in the normal games, in the FFAs, in the teamers, not to mention the competitive scene. Theodora's versus, I have no idea if Theodora was introduced before. Actually, I can't say I know all of the Civ that were introduced. I just skimmed a little bit through the details and then I was like, bro, what happened with the video, bro? I can't even show the video on my stream. Like, come on, bro. Let's see, we got Sultan Saladin over here from Arabia. We do have the Queen of Congo, Mobande Nzinga, and Abraham Lincoln is gonna be the first pack, right, with the great negotiators. Then we do have the great commanders, Tokugawa from Japan. We got Nader Shah coming out from Persia, Suleiman the Magnificent coming out from Ottoman Empire. Isn't he called Suleiman anyway? Like, what's the change over here? And why is he called? Oh, well, I guess I'm just, we got more Mali leaders. It looks like Cleopatra has been split. Ramses coming up for Egypt, and Ptolemaic Cleopatra coming up as a change. That's probably gonna be her persona, right? So it's not really a persona, it's more like a rework over here for Egypt. Probably same can be said about China, King Shi Huang, the unifier over there. And then you got Yogel, Udzetian, and of course Kublai. Okay, so I guess again I swap with Stilo. I go for I click button. Okay, Elizabeth the first will actually be the last pack, the 6th pack. Does anybody know what kind of spacing we're gonna have between the packs? Like, I know the first one is gonna come out next week on the 21st of November, but after that, do we have them, how to say, I don't know, getting on a monthly basis, 2-month basis, like a trimester? What, does anybody know? Or did they actually say anything about this? I have no idea. There are 12 leaders and 6 alternate leaders to the existing ones. I see, Caesar, thank you so much. Also, I'm really waiting Ludwig II for the Wonder gameplay. And Voltaire, good evening, ma'am. Hello there, hello there. El Planero, I miss Catherine the Great. Yeah, exactly. What is Catherine? 6-pack, yeah, it's a 6-pack. For the Frontier Pass, it was all 2 months. It was, right, it was every 2 months, right? So maybe they're gonna do something like that. I don't know. All the packs will arrive until March. If all the packs arrive until March, so yeah, that's 1 per month. That means 1 per month. Okay. Give me a second so I can reconnect really quickly. I know I had some 0 MSs there and I don't want to F this up. Toga. The Tog. Man, are you guys familiar with the Tog from the tank scene? The very long tank it's extremely slow and has a really tiny how to say barrel. Definitely has a 6-pack. I don't have a 6-pack, bro. I need to get a 6-pack. Yes. I need to go more and do more exercises. Definitely. I probably have like a 20-pack or something, you know, like big ones. So you don't even see them. Probably good that I'm traveling for work next week when it comes out. Otherwise, I'd be playing Civil Week. Don't hamster. Yeah, bro. Well, have a good trip, and I do hope everything's gonna be safe and nanny. Especially, you know, with the times we're having over here. I do hope everybody's in a safe position and safe. We're getting some, how to say, some weird news coming out from Poland. First pack arrives on my birthday. Whoop whoop. Yeah, indeed. Oh, you got a birthday soon? That's so cool. Oh my god, next week on 21st. So nice. I just want to save with a tank UU. Okay. With a tank UU, maybe, yeah, very nice. Okay, we need to remember that, and Voltaire, we need to remember that. I need to remember that. I'm so bad when it comes to remembering dates, though. Anyway, hopefully I'm gonna remember that one. We got the first map iteration coming up on the screen here, and it looks like Mongolia is going to be the first one that we're going to talk about. What is this open sky here? Oh my god. 2 horses in the capital with a cattle tile, more horses on the east side, more horses on the west side, a lot of 1-3s to work here, and it looks like he's going to have some extra gold from the diamond tiles, a lot of stones as well. 1, 2, 3, 4 stone tiles, 5 actually stone tiles around his capital city that can be acquired and worked, not to mention more further away. Dredhel over here, we need to check out his target. Does he have a target? Does he actually have a target? He might have. No, that's an ally. Eleanor is an ally here. Erwan. Does he have a target eastward? No. Westward, maybe. West. Oh, who this? This is Dark Lapinieu. And yes, that might be a target for Genghis Khan. Yeah, that we might see some Cossacks over here. Mongolian Cossacks. Can you imagine that? He's not that far away. Could definitely take out Geneva on the way of striking into the Russian territory, in the Russian heart. Oh, and we're gonna need to see if Dark Lapinieu over here is gonna have what it takes to defend against those Kesheks. That's a lot of open land, though. That is dangerous. Dangerous. You don't want to have this coming against you. The whole Mongolian horde coming against you. In the south, we do have England, Erwan, coming up with a possible 2-2 base. If he moves, he could move truffle. That's exactly what he's doing for the 2-2-3 base. He's going to have a few 1-3s to work. And from what I can see, he doesn't need to go to buy a tile here, a 2-2. I'm pretty sure he's going to need to go animal husbandry first. For a second there, I was thinking, like, is this a good choice? Did he make a good choice to go for the truffle tile, or was it better to actually go and settle this 1-2 and get a +5 harbor, maybe make it +6 with you know, like more harbors over here? I'm not so sure. Anyway, he's gonna get an extra amenity, the extra gold. He's gonna get that from the beginning of the game, so he definitely has some advantages when it comes to acquiring tiles. It's just a matter of time until he's gonna get to put that to work. And Sasu, yeah, we got to do the dance, bro. We got quite a few new leaders indeed. We got to the east side over here also Korea coming up with Picfix. Korea is also going to benefit from a truffle tile. Going to go for his 2-2 base to the west side. Interesting choice, not going for the sheep, but it is what it is. He does have Modro Raym on the east for some extra faith and some extra science, and I'm pretty sure he's going to try to use most of this land for those Seons. We're going to need to see how he's going to try to place them up and work those extra mines next to them for the maximum output of science that he could get. Yeah, Picfix is also going to have an ally to the north. That's going to be Cree. And of course, has an ally to the west side, England. I can't really see who is on his east side. Oh my god, nobody. He's going to have a free sim over here, Korea, free sim. That's not something you want to actually have in this kind of situation. We're going to need to see all of everybody's land, but definitely Korea could do some amazing stuff for late game. There was also, you know, a timing for him, a very powerful timing for those Hawachas. I don't really know if he's gonna go Hawachas or not, but definitely we would need to see how this develops. Let me actually plug this in, by the way, because I am gonna forget about something. Let me see. Yes, all day. Then we'll go. Okay, there we go. We do have Cree coming up to the north side with, let's actually count up his pastures. He has 1, 2, 3 pastures to work and a few plantations. No camps to, from what I can see. He can definitely go for Temple of Artemis. Oh no, he can't actually. Wait, there's no camps. No camps? No Temple of Artemis? Oh no, this sounds bad, bro. Well, he does have some tobacco to settle to the south side. That is going to be a good city to settle over there for that extra faith, and I do believe he's still gonna get decent amount of bonus, you know, plus 3 extra gold, plus 3 extra food is not going to be bad on each of your trade routes, especially to your other cities. We will need to see what he's going to choose over here, and of course if he's going to put Magnus in the capital or work some other Magnus magic over here. We do have him with a decent amount of distance between him and Persia. That's going to be one of his enemies, while as you can see, there's so much land to develop over here to the southeast, where there is London to hit. No problems about Korea to the south side. He's not even going to want to trade, even though they could actually try to set up some coastal trade routes over here. I'm not so sure he's going to be incentivized to trade coastally until we're going to see Wisselbanken. We're going to see some extra bonuses districts built in the capital and so on and so forth. CC Pyro coming up to cheer for the animals, LeZanimo, let's go. We got Monkey Wazar also. Is there a list and specs of the new leaders? As far as I know, we did not receive that. We're going to need to take a look or wait for those details. I have no idea when they come out. I wonder if the makers of BG were like, finally got this balanced, yay, Pharaxis, here's 18 new OP leaders. Yes, Almarion, that's exactly what's happening, bro. That's exactly what's happening. There is no list of, there's no list of specs. So there is a list of leaders, but there is like no list of specs. Give me a second over here. Give me. Where did I put that? Oh, I see. There we go. That's the list over here. Are you hyped about the new update next week? I'm trying to hold myself, in check over here because, there's pros and cons to everything. Jimmy Lannister, first of all, yes, new content is always amazing. Second, we're going to need to see what BBG does with them. And of course, what kind of changes we will see. Most of the time in the multiplayer community, we usually end up banning these leaders at the beginning until they actually get reworked, so they have a balance with all of the other leaders in BBG. So we'll see how this develops. But yeah, new content is always amazing. It will give us a chance to actually talk about them on the stream. It will give us a chance to showcase them. There are quite a few things that definitely we are looking forward to. Some specs should come out in 2 days. Oh, Gober Dragon giving us the readout. Okay, we got also, by the way, Pasagarde over here coming up with multiple sheep tiles. I see a horse tile as well in the capital. I can't see anything like a camp over here. He does have an ivory tile to the south, so maybe that could be a nice position next to it for a Temple of Artemis. And we do have a decent amount of rivers for him, and he's not that far away from Russia to the east, so he could at some point trade with Russia. We do have him with a decent amount of fresh water to the northeast. Unfortunately, it's going to take a while to actually settle the west side here. And as you can see, he only has like a one-tile lake that he could get some fresh water from for some distance here. This is not ideal land, I could say. We got London also with possible continent split. He's going to need to settle the west side continent over here on the white one. And he already has the steamy England over here. Oh, I'm going to call it Victoria Steamy from now on, I gotta say, Now, let's actually put up a poll. Should we call Victoria Steamy? How should we call England? Victoria or Steamy? Good evening, hello Darandireo. It may also bring some new players, which is good. Yeah. Well, actually, I gotta say we do have a decent influx of new players in the multiplayer community, since they do see the streams, they do see the competitions, they do get some vision over it from very, very well-known content creators. So for example, Potato has helped us amazingly on to get the word out that we actually have a multiplayer community, that it's going strong, that we actually do stuff over here, tournaments and so on and so forth, and we get to play and we deliver as much of a community as possible, as much services for a community as possible. A lot of potatoes came over. Yes, exactly. Potato, yeah. Spoon game is on sale right now too. I think the game has been on sale for like a year now. I'm not kidding. So like if you check out citykeys.com, which is one of the one of the most used websites when you're buying out games, you're gonna see Anthology for sale for a year now or something. It's right now, give me a second, it's $20. Wait, I need to actually change because it's in my currency. It's 20 euros or $20. Yeah. Oh, there we go. It's cheaper actually on No Vicky vote? Well, I mean, I don't know, man. Steamy, I like Steamy more. You know, I'm gonna vote for Steamy. I don't know about you guys, but I'm gonna vote for Steamy. We got also China coming up over here with, of course, Kublai China. He's gonna get to sim quite a bit this game. He's not gonna be that far away from Kublai Mongolia, but from Genghis Mongolia. But from what I can see, he's not gonna care that much about him either. Now we do have him with a decent amount of land. I am actually curious, where is he going with the settler? Bro, you gotta get this one. I don't know why he's not going this way. Like, get the spice, bro. You gotta get the spice, the extra food, the production it gives you. Oh my god, you gotta get the spice. We do have him probably going for the river over here to the southeast. He's trying, of course, to prepare his infrastructure or his land for those commercials. I'm pretty sure Kublai China over here is gonna try to go a lot of commercials this game. We do have him improving already his ivory tower, ivory tile. Maybe no, maybe no, maybe. Oh man, he's not going Artemis. Come on, bro, no Artemis for you. Okay, well I guess it's not gonna be like this. Since we don't have a remap, we're gonna actually need to finish up that prediction. I believe we're just gonna need to talk about oh my god, somebody's gonna get a lot of points. We need to take a look at Russia last, and then we're gonna start going around the map again, and we'll see what they have. Erwan did also pick up how to say, a relic over here. It's a turn 12 relic. It's still gonna give him a decent amount of advantage when it comes to the faith. He's gonna get his Pantheon really quickly. We got Earth Goddess picked up by Russia as a Pantheon. We got the Lavra showing up over here to the northeast. It's only gonna be a +1 Lavra next to one mountain tile, and I do see him also benefiting from a deer tile in the capital for a 1/4/1 and the sheep tile. Wait. Oh my god, did that blizzard just came through? Oh, okay. That's another 2/1 that he's gonna get to develop over there. Very nice, very nice. You know, good tiles to work here for Russia. We do have him expanding to the southwest on that marble tile, giving him an extra point of culture. Quite important at the beginning. I do have to say, I don't like this land of his, because the majority on the east side is going to require a lot of production put into lavras, into granaries, into he's going to be forced to go for feed the world instead of anything else. It's going to be a lot of work to actually make these cities on the east side worth it. And even if we ignore the east side because he has no fresh water, to the southwest he's going to need to go on this river over here. He's going to need to snake his way, and that means getting more cities away from Persia as well. So really not ideal, really not ideal. Mongolia near Russia, yeah, Mongolia near Russia. That's gonna be amazing. I gotta say, that's gonna be amazing. Like when Mongolia figures out that there's Russia over here, he might actually just get cities in the face of him and get those Keshiks there. Very very fast units going against Russia. We need to take a look at Mongolia again and see his strategic resources. He does have iron tile next to the city of Karakorum in the second ring. Horses did get acquired by the city tiles, and we do have 2 of them to the north. He does have also 2 of these very nice diamond tiles. And whoa, we got wow, Goober Dragon. Wait, are you the only one voting for Victoria, or did you vote for Steamy? Is this what it is? You're making me make the choice, Goober Dragon? Oh my god, bro. Like, put so much pressure. Don't do this to me. Okay. It is what it is. It is what it is. What can I say? I'm still gonna call her Steamy. Okay, I'm gonna call her Steamy. We do have Dredhel over here coming up with the heavy chariot he just got from his meteor strike. I do see him needing to get a 3rd settler out, and it is I gotta say, it is kind of a surprise he's going for the southeast settle instead of going for the northwest, where he did have a decent amount of production and more food all around. His cities would have grown much faster. He didn't have a 2-2 style to settle on, so all in all it would have been a very good settle. Now, we do need to see how fast he's going to try to go against his opponent. Usually you do see Mongolia get at least 5 cities, get his encampments down, some campuses, some commercials, and then go against his opponent directly with knights, with Keshiks. It's going to be a while until we're actually going to see him take up that flag. We do have also England. This is Eleanor, England. This is, you know, Eleanor, England. We got religious settlements picked up by him. He has a lot of land to settle over here with a decent amount of sea to go for on the west side. Inland sea, but it is still a sea. We got him with rivers to the northeast and some fresh water to the southeast of Manchester. The first city he did settle was on a truffle tile, so he's getting some extra gold per turn. He did discover his animal husbandry, and I do see he's working the 2-2 horse tile. Of course, that's going to give him a decent amount of advantage when it comes to the gold per turn, and we do see him on 8 gold per turn. We do have also another settler coming up in 1 turn, and I just realized, I don't know why I said it. Well, I coupled the two sentences together inappropriately. I wanted to say it's gonna have an advantage from the truffle tile, and then I coupled it with the horse tile. I have no idea why they did that. Anyway, you guys understand what I wanted to mean. We do have to the northeast another river over here for him to go and expand, even though at the beginning he's gonna want to prioritize settling to the south of Manchester, so he actually gets his Royal Navy dockyards to work. I'm pretty sure that's going to be his priority, to get quite a few of those traders, the internals, and of course are going to be the way to go here for him. He does have an iron tile to the northeast. Of course, that it's going to be second ring, and from what I can see, his horse tile is going to be first ring. Both strategic resources acquired. Also in the next city that he's going to put up to the south here, he's going to get to acquire a tiki hut, and of course he's going to, well, we don't know what he's gonna get. I'm pretty sure he's not gonna get another relic, because the space for a relic is filled, unless he gives it away and of course opens that up. And next up we do have England, and it looks like Eleanor is scouting for him. England, sorry, we do have Korea. Korea is getting scouted by his next door neighbor England, and from what I can see, he is putting down a Seon to the west side of Gyeongju and another one from Choncheon. I do see these are going to be, of course, only +2s. Doesn't actually get that many bonuses for them. They don't get the bonuses from geothermal fishes, which is kind of a bummer, but they also get bonuses from mines around them, so it kind of makes up for that little bit of difference. Now we do have him with a lot of food in the second city, with a 2-2 base, a sugar tile, and a 2-2 forest. We're gonna need to see how this is gonna be developed. I see that he did manage to discover Mount Raym to the east side, but he's still not considering it strong enough to actually get a settler there. You can see he's still moving the second settler there. He built to the north, probably on the May style, or next to the May style. We're going to need to see what's that going to be like. They're also attacking Candy. By the looks of it, Korea is probably going to try to get a builder here. Unfortunately, I don't think he has enough movement. Oh, he does. Never mind, it's fine. Oh, he did. He did have the 3 movement. Okay, I thought he moved. They did declare war and it pushed out the units, so I got confused there. We got a granary coming up in 3 turns from the city of Candy. Not going to make it, and pretty sure Korea is gonna try to take the city state really quickly. It's only 18 strength, doesn't have a warrior inside of it, so it's fine. Good evening, good Abend, closing. Yes, I'm so sorry, closing. I'm so sorry. I don't know what to do here. I don't know how to give it back, honestly. If I would have a magic wand to give it back, I would give them. I'm so sorry, man. I clicked on the wrong button over there, the wrong team to finish. To the northeast, we do have Cree with the city patron goddess, and it looks like BC Wachik is starting to get more traders out. I do see him getting a builder here and going for the 4th city. Interestingly enough, he didn't actually settle the tobacco tile. I would have expected him to go for the tobacco tile because he had good spacing with the other cities over here, and it made sense to actually get that faith tile work tile from underneath. It's, you know, it was just good. Looking at what he's going over here, it looks like he's going to need to find a way to expand to the northeast and the east side, getting closer to Persia, while of course he's going to get a few cities, not that many, but a few cities towards the southwest, where he should set up some coastal trade routes with Korea for that extra gold in the next era. We do have him also doing some positioning over here, so the Korean builder that he acquired from Candy is going to get safe to Korean lands here, and of course we're going to need to see how how fast Candy is going to go down, because it looks like, the city is under siege and there's still a lot of work to be done to take down that city center, but these units don't look like they have a lot of health to work with. Mikisi Vuacic does benefit from an rental to the northeast in the second ring, and he already acquired his horses between his other two cities. Working that trader to acquire the tiles, it was easy peasy, no gold spent over there. Very nice, very nice. Next up, we do have in the middle, I gotta say, there's a big hole of civilizations in the middle of the map. Nobody's getting to settle these cities for a long time over here. These land, these rivers, these one-time lakes, these mountains are not gonna be worked by anybody for a long time. And this is the Highlands map, and we do have a lot more real estate than we need to. It looks like Persia, Ouroboros is also gonna get a fourth settler really quickly. He already is working his trader from the capital towards his second city, or the other way around. Yeah, it is from Tarsus to his capital. We do have him settling the copper on the city of underneath the city of Tarsus, and I do see him already improved his horse style in the city of Pasagade. He's also working Magnus in that capital city, and he's gonna have an iron tile to the northeast. That's gonna be 2 tiles away. We got him actually very nicely going for the expanse here. He knows it's going to be a long time until he's actually going to meet an opponent. So he's just fine getting more cities out very quickly. Of course, I got to point out, we do have an east versus west situation. On the west side, we do have Mongolia, Eleanor, Korea, and the Cree. On the right side, we do have Persia with England, with Kublai, China, and Russia. And I do have to point out the two nations, the two nations that are gonna take a stab at each other. Of course, we're gonna have, for example, China probably gonna fight at some point Eleanor, England, and for the north we do have Mongolia probably gonna fight Russia over here for some time. We already have Mongolia moving into the Russian territory, and you do see he is gonna try to pillage that Lavra, getting some free faith from it, but at the same time it might not come free. You never know when these of course the slingers get the upper hand on you, and you do see Dark Lapinio is on the buttons over there. He did manage to do 2 attacks against the Mongolian trader. We just saw also the city takeover of Candy. I don't know why he gave it to Eleanor though, but I guess Erwan is gonna need more cities anyway. I would have thought Korea is gonna be the one who's gonna get it, because you know it was quite far away from Eleanor land, but you know it's fine, you know, whatever happens. We do have also Russia over here with a iron tile to the south. I see no horses anywhere for him. He's gonna need to acquire them with another city being put to the south of Astrakhan, while he is still gathering his great prophet points over here for his religion. 2 great prophet points right now. We do have him with a damaged Lavra, and I see him working on a shrine from Astrakhan. This might be a problem though. This might be a problem if Mongolia manages to disrupt Russia that much that he's not going to get his religion in time. I don't know. There are quite a few bonuses that you could get with a religion, including that housing, and of course the extra food that you're going to get from the shrines, from Feed the World, maybe some culture, maybe some extra faith from lay ministry. There are quite a few things that you could ramp up, of course, to use in the next part of the game. Next up, we do have Victoria coming. Steamy, we got Steamy coming up over here with two charge with a builder coming out in 2 turns. Liverpool also coming up with another one. He does have Chocolate Hills between him and China to go for. I'm actually I wouldn't be surprised if he's gonna go extremely quickly for that. I don't know why he's not going extremely quickly for that. Why would you build a builder, another builder instead of another settler when you know you have Chocolate Hills? Well, that's a big question. Does Steamy know? He knows. Steamy knows. Look at the Chocolate Hills over here. He knows about the banana. He knows about the spice. Come on, Steamy. You can do this. We do have Stilosc over here with a coal tile next to him. That's gonna help him get the steam out, right? And then we do have an iron tile between him and the Sheffield. Looks like he's also gonna get a horse tile over here between his two cities, and both strategic resources are gonna be available for him to use. I see the second city did get settled somewhere on a maize tile. Is that a maize tile? That is a maize tile. And is this fertility rights? That is fertility rights. So that's why he's getting an extra food point in his second settle. Okay, interesting choice to go for fertility rights and not God of War and Plunder here for Steamy. Maybe we saw somebody else pick God of War and Plunder. We'll see, we'll see. Coming up next, we do have China. This is Kublai Khan China, and he already started up with campus. That's going to be a +2 next to his cities. I do have to point out that this is +2 because of the rainforest, and I'm pretty sure he's going to want to chop them, some of them at least. The ivory tiles, no, but this one over here is going to get chopped. It's going to remain only a +1. And I do see him going for his next expansion phase really quickly, plugging in Moksha in the capital city and going for the goddess of the hunt as a Pantheon, getting some extra food from his camps improved. He does, of course, have quite a few deer tiles, a few more of these ivory tiles to the south. I can't really say I enjoyed this, but I guess it's going to be quite a bit of extra gold generated there, so maybe, you know, that's worth. On China over here, we do have him with another +4 campus in the city of Chengdu, and I do see him getting another settler there. I do see he benefits from an iron tile to the west side of his capital city, and his horse tile is actually going to be 3 tiles away from 2 cities, one from Xi'an to the north, and Beijing did already improve one to the east side, but that's actually 2 tiles close from Chengdu, so at least he does benefit from both strategic resources. It's just a matter of time until he's going to improve the iron tile. Anime fan, good evening, sir. I never get why people are so slow to settle wonders. It's more about the timing to settle and the bonuses that you get rather than anything else. I'm not so sure what they decided over here, but England definitely would have had a good city and a good return on investment from settling Chocolate Hills. But for example, on the Mount Raym, I kind of understand why he didn't do it. It's a bit too far away. Like, this city is going to be in like 2, 4, 6, 8 tiles, and the only tiles that he would have with fresh water are if he are gonna be on the other side of Mount Raym, so it's only if he goes around. That's gonna be like 10 turns of movement to actually settle somewhere on the cattle tile to benefit from it. It's not ideal, especially if you take into account Korea already gets a lot of science from his seance. It's just not gonna give him any bonuses delaying his second settles. The tempo of the game is quite important. Like, settling a city faster than your opponent with 2 turns is going to make a lot of I would say it's going to make a lot of a difference. If you do manage to get like a faster, for example, points in to get Hypatia, faster points to get a merchant, and so on and so forth, there are quite a few things that could matter in the long-term gameplay. Also, Sonia, I understand people want to settle fast, they're just wrong. Yeah, I mean, don't get me wrong, I like to see those shiny cities as well, don't get me wrong, I like that as well, you know, the diamond, ding, ding, ding. But at the same time, you know, it's always one of those equations over there. Do you think it's worth or it's not worth? If it's not worth, you're not gonna settle that. It's kind of simple. Anyway, I do have to agree, Chocolate Hills should have been settled really quickly, right? Meow. Is this gonna happen? Actually, we do have Lumatyx coming up with a settler. Is he gonna go there? Is he gonna settle there, or is he gonna settle? No, he's actually gonna settle next to the mountains to the north. He's just gonna ignore the Chocolate Hill city. Or is this one of those awkward situations when there's one single cookie and like like it's you with your friend in front of a table, and there's only one cookie or one beer or one whatever you want on the table over there, and you don't know what to do. You can't split it, you can't break it. What are you gonna do, bro? You know, how do you split the chocolate kills? Distant cities are harder to defend indeed. Salmarion makes a good point over here. Getting cities close to camp helps with adjacency bonus, and every time that settle means lost production, not to mention food and so on and so forth. Who wins the bet? I don't know who actually won the bet. Can anybody tell us who got the points over there for the remaps? I have no idea. I think we actually went through all of the civilizations now, so we can focus on looking at their pantheons. We can take a look at the city-states and of course how the Russian / Mongolian situation evolves. We might see some interesting stuff over here. Campus first coming up from Mongolia. Let's go, let's go. +3 coming up over here in Urumqi. Karakorum is gonna go for a +1. We do have another +1. Oh man, oh man. He could have had a stone tile. He could have had a very good city. He did not go for it. He did not go, man. We got him with a God of Craftsman as a Pantheon. You can see that extra production, extra faith being generated here by his improved strategic resources. First the horse tile, next the iron tiles. On Persia, we don't have yet one of those pantheons. Wait, I just saw him actually get a Perideza. Oh, but why? I have no idea why he actually settled the Perideza. Got a Perideza. Did he actually not have? He didn't have the bonus points. Oh my god, 18 out of 19, and we're like, what, 3 turns away? He needs another point, guys. How is he gonna get another point? Political philosophy? Maybe, but he probably met 3 city-states. Like, he probably has the boost, right? And it's too late. Oh no. Oh no, somebody help him. Somebody help Persia, guys. How? Steamy, find a wonder, Steamy. Where? Oh my god, this is so weird. This is so weird. Oh no. Let me see their vision. Can they find a wonder or something? Is there something they missed? Did they declare war? Yes, they did declare war. So it's... Oh my god, how did they not see this? Hello there, Sandorius. Good evening, sir. And also RV Kuhn. Hello there, sir. And thank you so much for the follow. Welcome, welcome. Hello. Let's keep on watching this. Still, Ouroboros is 18 out of 19. Has really a need to get out of this. He needs to get something done so he can get that extra point for the Golden Age. Otherwise, it's gonna be quite bad. Can he get? Did he have a disaster here? No, he didn't have a disaster anywhere, so he doesn't get to upgrade it. And his Pantheon, where is his Pantheon? That's the point. He should get it. He has 13 faith. Is this gonna be his last point? I think so. Come on, you gotta get... Oh, can you imagine if you don't get your Pantheon because everybody else gets it before you? You just... Oh, there we go. God of Wood and Plunder. Give me the shekels. We got him with 19 out of 19. Ouroboros did it. He was the last one to get that necessary threshold for the Golden Age. It looks like that's gonna be it. Alkitela, thank you so much for the follow, sir. Welcome, welcome. Wait, I should actually pronounce your name Alkintela, right? Alkintela. What do we have over here? Coming up on the west side, Mongolia going for this God of Craftsman. He's starting to improve his lands. I can't see his... Government Plaza, but I would assume that's why he actually bought this aluminium tile to settle his Government Plaza. I wouldn't be surprised if he's gonna go for it there. From what I can see also on Gyeongju, he went for God of Open Sky, getting that extra culture on these improved pasture tiles. He does have a few of them, 1, 2, 3 from what I can see, 4 of them, so that's gonna turn into 4 extra culture, not to mention the extra bonuses you get from the tiles themselves. Okay, not bad, not bad. Definitely can work. We got him going for commercials also on Chanchon and establishing Moksha in the city of Gyeongju. We do have Picfix also getting this second expansion phase going with a settler coming up from Gangneung, which we don't know exactly where is he gonna go. I hope he's gonna go somewhere over here. I really hope he's gonna go somewhere over here so he can set up those coastal trade routes with a big Cree, which as you can see over here did manage to get the city Patreon Goddess Pantheon. He's getting that 50% towards the first district of the city, and at the same time he's getting I want to say a lot of commercials that will give him the merchant points and so on and so forth. It's quite a big ball of amazingness here. Did we miss anybody's Pantheon? I think we saw this religious settlements, we saw Persia's, we saw China's, England's. England did go for that fertility rates that we didn't quite understand. But oh well, I mean, it is what it is. Maybe this settler is gonna go for Chocolate Hills, guys. Maybe this settler. I don't think this one is gonna be a center, but you know, maybe that other one. And also big Petra city coming up to the southwest of London. I do see he can easily put a city over here and get a Petra to the south. Not bad, not bad. A lot of hills over here with that desert. Anime fan also making a comment here, likely like they must have a gentleman's agreement not to settle Choco Hills. This is, I know, right? Is this a gentleman's agreement between them? Like, it might be, we don't know. We need to ask this maybe in the post-game chat, like, hey, did you not want to settle Chocolate Hills? Did you not agree on something? What happened over there? Is this how it's gonna be from now on? No Chocolate Hills settles for anybody? If I can't have it, you can't have it. Now let's actually take a look at all of the bonuses. We got Dredhel coming up with a pen, brush and voice golden age, +2 culture and +1 gold. He's gonna need to get a second expansion phase going for those cities. He has already 14 science with 23 culture. Governor Moksha giving him the culture, and I do see him starting to improve his tiles, the diamond tiles especially. We got also a first religion in the game, Catholicism, coming up with Feed the World and Lay Ministry for the Russian cities. He already got 3 of them converted to his religion and starting to work on his shrines. You do see he has a serious problem with the fresh water here. That's gonna need to be balanced out with that Feed the World. We do have Picfix coming off with a pen, brush and voice, still on 3 cities, expanding to the 4th and the 5th one soon enough, and he did get that extra culture from all of these sheep tiles. That's actually going to be a lot of culture. 19 size, 18 culture. Just plug in Moksha in the capital, that's going to go boom, 20 and 23. And he is going to get that city to the north, so that's going to allow him to get the connections between his ally and him. Between the capital cities, he's gonna get to acquire a lot of gold with that. We do have next up Raym coming up with 9 science and 17 culture, still building on his government plaza and working a lot of commercials. He's acquiring 3.4 great merchant points a turn, while Persia is on 2.3. I gotta point out nobody actually got enough points to get this first grade merchant, which is gonna grant a free copy of a luxury resource to the city that it gets. I guess it's the closest city. We do have him getting more markets. He wants to get as many trade routes as possible, and not to mention expand as wide as possible. He does have already 4 cities with a 5th one on the way to settle, and he started putting down a few of these Mickey Wops. Mickey Wops. Usually you do want to put the Mickey Wops as close as possible to amenities, because they do give you extra gold next to them, and of course if you do manage to get them next to bonus resources, it's also gonna be good. So for example, in this situation I would have never put Mickey Wap here, and I can explain why. First, you do get more bonuses if you put it 1 tile to the south, and you could have put another one instead of this 1-3, which would give you more food coming up with the wheat tile. So you got Mickey Wap to the north that gets more food there, and then you got one that gets you more gold to the south one. So all in all, you kind of get both. In this, like, unfortunately, you can't put Mickey Mouse next to each other, and this is the only place that you wouldn't actually get any extra bonus, just that one production, which you would have gotten anyway from a mine. Pyro Blast, thank you so much for the follow. And also Hypatia Garnier. No, nobody actually got oh, did he? No, nobody got scientist or any actually person other the prophet. Let's see Kublai. Okay, let's see Sandro Games. Good evening, sir. How are you doing? How was your weekend? How are you prepared for the next weekend? Are you ready? Are you ready for the leader pass? We got the Beijing coming up with an audience chamber. next turn he is putting out a horse, and from what I can see he's starting to put down encampments from Xi'an. This is actually quite surprising. He does have Steamy on the west side, and of course on the right side he's gonna have, but very far away, Mr. Eleanor, or Madame Eleanor, I should say, not Mr. We're gonna need to see what is he gonna choose to go for. Maybe he wants to take out a city-state here. You know, that could be a choice. Zanzi might be taken out. We do have him also benefiting from a lot of campuses, and Sandro Games is telling us no. He not ready for this. He's not ready. He not ready. I get it. Sandro Games, I'm sorry about this. I hope you're gonna be ready because it's coming. It's coming, bro, and we can't stop it. Also, Spoon asking us about denied generals to protect Russia. That might be a thing. We're gonna need to see if that's gonna be a thing. But I don't see Magnus establishing in Xi'an, so he gets quite a few of those chops in. I don't think he has enough production in that city center to deny all of them. Yeah, you got this, Sandro. You got this. Best Eleanor player indeed. We do have also a Temple of Artemis coming out from Chengdu. It's going to finish in 2 turns, and Lumatyx over here, as you can see, is going to get a decent amount of food in that city center. He has 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 resources for those extra amenities, and I'm pretty sure Temple of Artemis is going to give him the food with the housing. Yeah, we do need to also take a look at the other ones. One last thing. Kublai Khan China did go for a Pan-Russian voice. Okay, we got Eleanor, England, with 2, 4, 5 cities. He did manage to acquire candy from an early stage in the game. And we do have builders coming out from Plymouth. I do see a Government Plaza coming out from Manchester. And from what I can see, a Royal Navy dockyard in Bradford. Now we do, well actually he has a lot of dockyards all over the place, including the city of Bradford, which he does have religious settlements, and I gotta say this is a bit surprising. He's not expanding anymore. I would have thought he's actually gonna go 7 cities or even 8 cities really quickly here, benefiting from that extra production towards the settlers, and of course the early stage of the game. He has a decent amount of distance between him and his opponents. He could try to expand extremely quickly and then benefit from the piece he has to build up his district counts and so on and so forth. And the longer you wait, the more science you're going to acquire, the more civics you're going to acquire, and that means that's just going to increase the cost of your districts. When you settle the new cities, you're going to have a lot of the time to work on your new districts, which is not really ideal. We do have Stylo over here on Steamy. Steamy is only on 3 cities. He is gonna get more of them right now. And from what I can see, one of them is going to the west of London. I'm really curious, where is he going? Inland? He's going inland. He's going for the oil. He's gonna strike oil over here. Steamy is trying to get the oil to work with the coal. What can I say? He has to the east side over here. Another possible settle next to the mountains, so we're going to need to see if he's going to settle. Yeah, there we go, the May style. And he does have a +3 Royal Navy dockyard over there, maybe with +1 campus. Well, not bad, but still not good. We're still wondering when is he actually going to settle the Chocolate Hills to the north, which is going to be so amazing. Amazing. Sandro, are you still here, sir? The big question, if you would have had this pawn, which city would you have settled on the Chocolate Hills? That's the biggest question. Like, let's see what is gonna be the answer over here from Sandro Games. The third one would have definitely been on the Chocolate Hills. Okay. Yeah, there we have it, boys. We got Sandro Games over here telling us the answer, the big answer to our dilemma. Second settler, not even third one, second settler. Wow, okay. Maybe Eleanor going ancestral into second wave of expanding. As much as I would like that idea, I don't think it's worth, because of the reasons I said earlier. It's just way too late in the game to get that, especially if you don't chop it out. And we already have him with 5 cities. He's generating a decent amount of science and culture. We do have Ouroboros coming up with a pen, brush and voice golden age on Persia, 4 cities strong, and I do see him getting pillaged over here. The Okchitaus are in there feasting on the farms of Persia. Oh my god, you can even see them. You know the Gremlin movies? This is exactly like in the Gremlin movies, boys. We got Okchitaus coming up over here and just feasting, popping out of the city over there. Let's see, a third city equals a second settler. If you actually count the second settler as the built settler, because you get one from the beginning. Da-da-da-da. Boom, boom, boom. Feudal settlers, feudal builders for the settlers. Yeah, could be. I don't think that. Oh, anyway, I know what you're saying. I don't think that's worth. We do have audience chamber coming up in Pasagarde from Ouroboros. He's gonna get that extra food coming up with the extra housing in his cities, and I do see him improving a few of his land tiles. He has a serious problem when it comes to the fresh water and aesthetic expansions, and you do see this is one of the reasons he's not actually building a settler here. He's gonna stay on 4 cities for some time, and we're gonna need to see how fast he's gonna try to expand here and make work of the land available for him. We do have him also rushing to get as many great merchant points as a turn as possible. He is tied right now with the Cree on how many great merchant points they're making, but Cree does have an advantage because he built that commercial faster. Good luck, Sandro. Yeah, indeed. CPL Teamer coming online. Give me a second. We're still watching what's going on over here. Okay. Okay. We talked about Kublai Khan China. Let's take a look at Russia. Russia did build some defensive units over here, a horse at least, and some of these slingers that will need to turn into archers. So some of them did. We do have Russia also going for Gavron Plaza without a specializing building of choice in it, and I do see a theater square coming up from Astrakhan. He's gonna try to get that going from that city center. Yaroslav is also going to benefit from Magnus inside of there. He does have a decent amount of forest to chop here, even though I'm not so convinced this should be actually the way. He does have actually a few, yeah, he could chop a lot of these actually if he wants to, because he does have quite a few hills to work, and he's going to get some extra food coming up from the southern ones. I wouldn't be surprised if he's going to take Geneva, and I do see already Mongolia is putting some of his units towards his opponent here. Dark Lac does have a Monumentality Golden Age, the single Monumentality Golden Age in the game, with 39 faith per turn and 35 production. Michael tries to be an objective. Wait, you always ask our player what is your prediction. Wait, of what? Prediction of what? Also, Fire Tiger Page, hello there, ma'am. Welcome. Let me see. Manage prediction. Let me actually start up this prediction, because we are a bit late on this. You are correct, sir. I'm sorry about this. On the one side we do have ProjectConquerors, and on the other side we do have LeZanimo. LeZanimo. Wait, what does LeZanimo mean? Is this like something like I don't want to actually say it. I don't want to say it anymore. Bear with it. That's what. Wait, no, that's not. It says Chichewa detected, and it means bear with it. Wait, really? Supporter? Wait, no, that's. I don't think that's true. Let's actually take a look over here on the French language. Let's yeah, bro, English. Chichewa. What is this language from? Let me actually. Zanimo is the animals. Okay, really? But I mean, I know what you're saying, but look what Mr. Google is telling me. Mr. Google over here is telling me that in the language of Chichewa, which I don't know where that is coming from, LeZanimo means bear with it. Okay. I mean, you know, it might be. They nailed the word from another language, maybe. You know, maybe. Where is this Chichewa coming from? Chichewa flag. Is this a country? Oh, it's actually Malawi. Oh, I see how it is in Malawi. Okay, I didn't know. I didn't know about this country. You know, you learn new things every day. Okay, okay, and yeah, I know what you're saying, guys, but you know, there's a conflict over here between what you're saying and what Google is saying, and oh no, what is going on? You know, we need to ask them. We need to ask them after the stream. After the stream. Okay, we got the prediction going on. Who will win? Project Conquerors or LeZanimo? I gotta say, I'm a bit not sure about this. First of all, okay, I can explain myself here. It's all about the two big reasons in the game. One would be, okay, I do think we're gonna see a very strong sim coming out from China and Korea. We're probably gonna see also a second tier sim or third tier sim coming out from Eleanor and Cree, and Victoria, not to mention Persia, does have a good sim. The biggest problem unknown over here, because we know about the sim, we know about the long term, like that's gonna be something that they have the advantage, and they have I would say they are prone to do so, but they don't we're gonna need to see if they do manage to make it through, if they manage to get those advantages on their lands. On the other side, the big unknown here, and this is something that we're going to find out probably in the next 20 turns, is what will Mongolia do? Because if Mongolia does manage to push the defenses of Russia, that is going to majorly upset the balance of the game. Mongolia can keep on going towards Persia, can maybe potentially take out an opponent over here, and then get quite big. We do know Mongolia does tend to actually do that kind of damage against his opponents a lot of the times, so, and it does upset the games from an early stage. Now, is this going to be one of those games, or are we going to see a long term? Are we going to see a defense put up by a proper defense put up by Russia here? These are all questions that we're going to need to find together. So that's why I want to stay away from actually making a prediction for the next 10 to 15 turns. I would say long term, it's still kinda, because because of the leader choices of Project Conquerors, they do have an advantage. I feel like they have an advantage with Korea over there, with Cree, with Eleanor. They have a serious advantage. They can get the culture, they can get a lot of gold, and they can get the science. That's basically each of those leaders are extremely good at what they're doing. Also, Mongolia is extremely good at attacking, and as you can see, it immediately started attacking over here. Geneva is gonna try to go for that city state and can actually do a lot of damage here extremely quickly, while Russia does only have a horse to try to stop this from happening. On the other side, we do have I wouldn't say the same thing happening, but it's a little bit different. So Russia is the one that usually is well known for doing a lot of culture. In this particular scenario, Russia is gonna have, of course, to defend himself against Mongolia over here. So we can't really rule him as a culture defender. We do have Kublai China, which is going to get a lot of science, a lot of culture. I'm pretty sure with those internal trade routes, so that he's with those trade routes that he's going to have with England, he's going to be quite productive in his empire. Now, how high, how fast is he gonna get? Is he gonna be on the same level as Eleanor, England? Is he gonna get the same level of science as Korea? That's again something that we're gonna have to see. I do see him definitely trying as much as possible to go for the science first, and of course he's coupling that extra how to say that extra culture he's getting from Moksha for his culture. We do need to see in the long term how well he's gonna do. I do believe it's a very strong leader indeed. Persia here usually is a war-like civilization in the long term of the gameplay, and unfortunately in this particular situation he's gonna be forced to settle a lot of non-freshwater cities, which are gonna give him a certain disadvantage if he doesn't play his cards like if he does right now, and that's exactly what he's trying to do. He's expanding, trying to get as many cities on the freshwater that he actually has, and then go for a taller expand, and so he doesn't hurt that much from actually going for aqueducts, going for granaries in his first ones. Maybe he's also gonna get a lot of gold to work with. Now maybe he can buy out some of his disadvantages in the new cities, like a granary for example is like what, 120 gold or something. Especially if he's making hundreds of points of gold per turn, they won't feel that taking them down, especially like not even compared to what would mean to have a 2-pop city for a very long term. We do have also Victoria, that is extremely well known for a lot of production and a lot of economy in the long-term gameplay. This is one of the most, I should say, powerful civilizations in the game. Steamy over here is gonna need to show us the way. We do have him going for Etemenanki in the capital city. Finally going for Chocolate Hills. Oh my god, finally he's gonna settle that city. He gonna get the banana, he gonna get the spice, not to mention the chocolate hills. Team titles on the top. Yes, team titles on the top. Yes sir, let's do it. I'm on the work here. Let's go. Left team, it's gonna be Project Conquerors. How do I call them? PC, I guess, right? PC, Project Conquerors. And then on the right side we do have LeZanimo. Okay. Project Conquerors is just like very big, you know, very big. McFly Show, hello there, sir. Good evening. Bonsoir, monsieur. Keys Popper, also hello there, sir. Welcome. Meyer Sans asking us about the team names. We just have them on the screen right now. Thank you so much for emailing. Is it named the Mac? Why is Mac, by the way? Why Mac? Oh, is this gonna happen, guys? Okay, Paul is Cree getting the settler? Yes, no. 1 minute. Let's go, boys. Let's go. 1 minute. Put the points in. We got 30 seconds. I'm gonna stop it really quickly. Let's go. Is it gonna be yes? Is it gonna be no? We got Cree over here right next to the settler of England, and we do need to see if he's gonna take it up. We got 10 more seconds of the turn, and I'm gonna stop this immediately after I see this coming up, or I hope I can. Can I stop this? I don't know if I can stop this. Man, it's happening now. How do I stop this? Yes, no. Oh my god, with the tie over here. We usually call Project Conquerors as PCS. Okay. Oh, we got Raym a bit too late on the buttons over here. It looks like Victoria showed us the way. We got Steamy, bro. Steamy planted his city over here. Very nice, you know. He was like, no, don't take my chocolate, bro. I'm gonna be first. It's all about the chocolate over here. The chocolate, banana, and spices all in one big city. Coming up over here, I did see someone was lucky. Yeah, Cheesy, hello there, sir. Good evening. Fangario, hello. It's probably Scout 1 right and 2nd left. We see. Rick for the settler still as he says no first move. Well, he did. It looks like Raym was a bit too late on this. MC Fly Show. I do want to actually change that name over here. It's gonna be PCS over here. Got it. PCS. It is what it is. Thank you so much, sir. The small soldier, PC versus Mac. I don't know why I should name them Mac though. Like, is there a logic to that, or I don't know. Yeah, let's get some points in the poll here, and we'll see how it is. Oh, Apple computer. Well, I know that Macs are Apple computers. They are also flowers, as far as I know. Much. In or at least in Romania, but anyway. Yeah, it was a poll, not a prediction. It's fine. It's fine. Yes, it's so good, bro. Okay, well, let's see what do we have here. I'm pretty sure we're gonna have Mongolia. Okay, it looks like Russia did manage to get a few more units to defend Geneva, and it looks like Geneva did manage to push out the Mongolian troops from around his city center. Mongolia is just gonna get to retreat inside of his borders. Mongolia did also start up his advancements over here for the military. Warlord Throne coming out from Karakorum in one turn. We do see him pumping out a few builders here, and I do see him not that far away from getting his stirrups. He's only one turn away from stirrups, 5 turns away from getting civil service. He also has a few encampments being put down from his other cities. A bit sad that Ulaanbaatar is non-freshwater here to the south, but again, he has the same problems I was talking about with about Persia, what I should say. I'm a bit surprised, actually. I'm very surprised, not a bit surprised. I'm very surprised that he chose to go for Ulaanbaatar to the south instead of waiting a few more turns to settle a city right in the face of his opponent Geneva. He could actually settle 2 more cities over here, one on the Niter tile and one on the 2-1 tile, and of course get a road connection from those cities towards his capital city to allow him to have a much faster resupply line. And we've seen it so many times how much it matters to actually have a very good logistics into your empire. Get that resupply line between your front line and the back line, and the production centers, and of course, and use that to your maximum advantage. On the other side, on Russia's side, we do have him with 13 science and 27 culture, already losing 8 gold per turn with 63 faith a turn. He does have more lavras coming out of his empire. He's putting down an encampment, and I do see he did manage to build Oracle here. I'm not sure from what city, but I guess Yaroslav. He's plugging in Pingala, so that would make sense why he has it. He did manage to build quite a few of these theater squares for the extra culture. I would have imagined he had more culture, but for some reason he doesn't. He's getting more non-freshwater cities to the northeast, and might be actually taking Geneva for himself now, even though by the looks of it he doesn't have enough units to get that city fast enough, especially looking at how fast Geneva is getting those war units. Man, he just poked the hornet's nest over here, and I think Dredhel did a bit of a mistake not being able to take Geneva. Geneva is just going to get so many units now, and this is going to get harder and harder for them. Napster 90, hello there sir, good evening. As long as England was spamming settler button, he couldn't have lost the settler. Yeah, he'd have to confirm to remove the feature. I think you can press enter, so you have to press the B button and enter at the same time. You're going to be like, you know, you gotta be extremely fast on the buttons over there, and I don't know if your keyboard is gonna take it, bro. Like, you have to have, can we get like how to say, shock-proof keyboards over here? You know, we also need to see also the city states. Let's see what do we have to play with here. We got Johannesburg and Auckland coming out for the industry. Looks like Armagh is going to come up with a religious bonus. Kabul, Cat and Lahore are going to be the ones providing the military bonuses, and of course Kabul usually a very strong one. Cat, not to mention a Cat, is going to be very strong one, giving those melee units, anti-cav units the full damage against the city's walls. We do have Zanzibar as the only trade city state in the game, and that might be China for some time now. We do have China with a few scattered horses, and I'm still not sure what he's doing with them. And why did he put an encampment in the face of his ally over here, Steamy? Is he a bit confused? Maybe he thought Steamy is his opponent here. I know sometimes, you know, you get confused and you make decisions differently in the game. He's even putting no, he's actually chasing down a Cree Okchitao. Okay, it's fine. He's getting the Okchitao there. It's fine. Okay. We got also Kumasi as the culture city state of the game over here. One single city state to work for that culture. Unfortunate, but it is what it is. And Geneva with Nalanda are going to be the two science ones. Okay, that's fine. You know, we got quite a diverse array of city states over here, and I'm pretty sure Kumasi is going to be quite strong for whoever gets it. Ooh! Ooh, we got Kesheks. Okay, we have Dredhel over here with an ability to get those Kesheks early, but he's not ready for this. I gotta say, he's not ready for this. No, no great general yet. He doesn't have a lot of pre-builds. He doesn't have his knights, you know, coming around and attacking his opponent here. It's gonna take a while. He would need quite a few more builders if he wants to have this dealt with. At least he does have his Warlord's Throne, which will mean quite a bit, especially in the next part of the game when he's gonna pump out a lot of units. He's gonna use a lot of his economy there. I gotta say, at the moment there's a race in the yield stab between Lumatyx, which is playing Kublai Khan China, and Picfix is on Picfix is on 65 and 51. Oh my god, look at the Korean Empire over here trying to snipe that Colosseum away. He's putting down Magnus, and we do have him with, unfortunately, very bad chops. These are rainforest chops. They are very bad, very bad. No, why do this to me? We got 2 turns for a new population in there, and it looks like England, Steamy, is gonna try to pillage his horse. Well, yes, take away that production, bro. Take away that faith with you. Not to mention the culture. It's fine. Stevie is gonna do his damage. He's gonna do his worst over here against the Korean Empire. Burn it to the ground, Stevie. Let's go. Yeah, there we go. He burned it. 36 faith. He got it. We do also need to see if Korea is going to want to settle Mount Raym at some point. It looks like he did take out Valletta as a city-state to the southeast, and he's putting down a Seon from it. What is this? This is a diplomatic quarter coming up next to Valletta in the first new turn. Okay, we do need to see if Korea is going to get the advantages against Lumatyx. Like I was saying, Lumatyx is going to have quite a few of those trade-offs work there, and looking at the production tab, they are not that far away from each other. We did have Picfix managed to chop down his arena, and or did he buy his arena? I'm not sure. I'm confused right now. He just finished that entertainment complex, and you can see immediately he put down a Colosseum. You do require an arena in there. You can see it over here. You can see those. Again, I forgot how this jousting. Oh, it's called jousting, right? It's. Oh man, I like all of the times when I see that, it's just. It's, wow, it's so painful, bro. Can you imagine like poking your opponent with a long stick while running at like 30 miles an hour? Oh, that's so painful. Good evening, Salty Capybara. Good evening, ma'am. Friendly fire when? Yeah, you know, it might happen. You never know, man. We've got the China over here trying to get that Cree Occhitao, but that Cree Occhitao is just out running him everywhere. It does have the second promotion, Alpine and Ranger. Both of them are giving him that extra bonuses towards movement, faster movement on hills, faster movement in the forest. Oh, you know what? Totally forgot something. Where my water, bro? Where my water? I need to get my water. Give me a second over here while we watch the major Cree Empire. I think my cat is doing some bad stuff over there outside the door. I don't know what it is, but he has those eyes. Do you know? Do you know your pet's eyes when it did a stupid thing? He's like, me, bro? No, me? No. Look away, look away. It's all good, bro. It's all good. Mekonzilla, it should be called stick poking. Yeah, exactly, right? It should be called stick poking. Yeah, jousting is stick poking. Let's take a look at see what's going on over here in the Cree Empire. He's getting a lot more settlers going. Already on his fourth. This should be his fourth expansion phase, and from what I can see, he's getting a lot of these let's say commercials. I see he's actually generating 8 great merchant points a turn, while Persia is on 16. Of course, Persia did benefit from his God of War and Plunder, while he's getting an extra point on each of those commercials. We do need to see who's actually going to pick up the first merchants. It's still the first merchant available. They just will wait probably for Korea to unplug this, and we're going to need to see how many of them they can pick up. Cree does have 90 points. We do have Persia with 146, and then the next ones up are not that strong here. China just finished the project, and we might actually see it picked up. We need to actually open up the screen so we can see what's going on. We do have also a few of the first writers picked up by England, 2 of them to count, while Russia did pick up 2 of them as well. It's very important for England to actually get some of the first of these writers, because they're cheap and because he does get a good return on them. The longer the game goes on, he's gonna get the bonuses from his other districts built. And then we do have Trunk being recruited by Mongolia. He's gonna get the general finally to work. Let's actually see him going. We got a Picfix getting in there, and Russia's horses are getting attacked from multiple sides. What is Russia gonna do? Find out next on OnSpotTV. We do have Trunk coming up with the generals from his cities. He did not manage to get all of the encampments with the Ordus here, and not to mention, you do see he's still building his encampments. So not all of his Picfix are gonna actually have the extra movement on them. He does have some of them with 4 movement, some of them with 5. There's a mixed bag of experience over there on those units. Poor Russian horsey running for his life. Yeah, he's getting out of there. Darrell Alpino is trying to also put a few spearmen out from Yaroslav and St. Petersburg. He noticed the danger he's in. He's probably gonna try to get let's say metal something, the pikeman technology soon enough. Let me see, where is he? Dark Lapino going for currency, bro. So he needs this one, military tactics, right? So he needs this one. Currency, mathematics, and then this. Oh, it's so far away. And of course, Mongolia is already upon him. This might be, you know, all on Mongolia. Is Dredhel gonna wait and take out Geneva on the way towards Yaroslav? Or is he just gonna keep on attacking his opponent until he smashes every last one of his units? And we need to see how Dredhel is going to approach this, and of course how fast he's actually going to get the general there. He's starting to get quite a few units here damaged from Russia, and there is a possibility for him to go through the north towards Arkhangelsk actually. There is also, I gotta mention something, Picfix, even though they do a lot of damage, they cannot take over cities. They do require something like a horse or you know, like a light cav or a heavy cav to help them out take over cities. And this is something that at the moment Mongolia is not really benefiting from. He would need to get a stronger unit, maybe like a courser or a knight, so he could actually deal the final damage on the cities. Well, in the meantime, of course, he's still gonna have the cleanup duty to take out all of the Russian units before he's actually gonna take any cities down. We do need to also take a look at the points over here. We got 4 more turns until the next era, and I'm pretty sure everybody's running for that era score. We got Dredhel 44 points away from a golden age. Picfix is 7 points away, but 2 turns away from getting Colosseum. And we do see him getting a few more libraries, getting some horses out, and of course he does need to take out that Steamy Scout. The Steamy Scout is very, very hungry looking over there, just getting his tiles away, burning him to the ground. We do have Korea also sending more cities for the Sewans, and I can't really say, oh man, if only he would have settled Mount Raym, he probably would have had a golden age here. Maybe he can still get it, but oh really, bro? Maybe a boat, maybe chop a boat from Jeonju. No, go for the chop, bro. Go west. Every time I have to say something like east or west, I remind myself of the scene from 13 Soldiers of Benghazi. I don't know if you guys know that movie. It's well, something like a war movie. and there was a scene where well, they were trying to evacuate somewhere, and the driver was not really in his full capacity. He had like he was coming out from a burning building, and he had his eyes were not really how to say, seeing properly, and his friends told him, go left when you come out of the building, go left. And then he went right. You know, oh no, it went into all of his opponents there. Anyway, does Russia have printing? Probably not. No, I don't think he has enough science. Not even close to enough science to get printing. Also, le pseudo bien. I think. Good evening, sir. Bonsoir, bonsoir, monsieur. Bienvenue. I do have to also take a look at the Erran score here next. Picfix is 1 point away, so it looks like he did finish, or he did not finish. I don't see him finishing up. Oh, cartography in 2 turns. Why is he going cartography in 2 turns? That's gonna give him the points, but really? Okay, never mind. He did make the points. 59 out of 58. Raym is 10 points away as well with Cree. We do have him trying to go for a Stonehenge over here, and I think the only way he could get it is if he chops it. Piesin Avasis is 3 turns away from getting that Stonehenge. He does have an aqueduct coming up from Pihto, Kahana, Piwi, and more settlers going to the north. That's okay. 3 cities out, 3 settlers are going to expand from him. Unfortunately, he might actually lose his golden age over here. That's going to hurt him quite a bit, slow him down, but it's still fine. We do have also Eleanor evacuating, coming up with 2 points over the necessary Erran score. On the other side, we got Steamy on 47 out of 55. He does need 8 more points to go for this golden age, and we're going to need to see if he gets it in the next 2 turns. Ouroboros is also 4 points away from getting this, and again, we're probably going to need to see him get some of those points. He did manage to get his Perideza and Immortal, so those unique improvements, or I should say the unique unit points are taken out. Got him settling both continents anyway. He's 3 points away. Okay, well, maybe choosing a city state levying, something like that can happen. Keshex, more Keshex coming out. Knights finally coming out of the city of Urumqi, and we do have biggest mistake was over here coming up from Mongolia. He's actually doing the damage against Geneva instead of going directly on the cities of Russia. This might actually prove to be a tactical mistake because of this. Time that he allows Russia to develop his army over here. Of course, you do see Russia is furiously building spearmen from every city, not to mention getting a lot of archers to defend behind those spearmen, and we'll need a general as well for this. He needs to get an encampment training project coming up in 4 turns from Astrakhan. We got Lumatyx in a Penbashan voice right now with 57 out of 57. He is gonna get his next golden age, and on the last civilization here we got Peter, 56 out of 56. He's gonna be a very good boy and gonna get that golden age. We only see Dredhel over here actually having a serious problem. He needs that knight, right, meow. You do see Urumqi is trying to get the knight. Oh, no, get the builder, bro, get the builder. Oh, the knight is not gonna come out in time. Can he get a boat? Text site, printing, person is no. City state takeover. City. Does he have? He has Kabul. Oh my god, Kabul, Mongolian Keshex. Oh. So Kabul does give you, whenever you attack, does give you extra experience, and that is amazing, by the way. You can get a lot of experience extremely quickly. We're gonna need to see how fast these Mongolian Keshex actually do manage to get the promotions over here, but level 2 Mongolian Keshex is definitely not something you wanna worry about, honestly. Like, just look how fast they're actually taking down Geneva's city. And I can, at this point, they're not even promoted, right? We do have them just 0. Oh my god, I can only imagine when it's gonna get promoted. I do see Russia does benefit from Defender of the Faith as a religion, so he did manage to get that 3rd promotion in, Defender of the Faith. We do need to see, of course, what's happening here with Ray. 56 out of 57, just needs 1 more point to finish this up, and Raym does have... No, he doesn't have actually any city state. Maybe he can choose a city state here, use those envoys to his benefits. Dredhel is also 1 point away. Maybe he can actually levy a city state. Oh, he already levied a city state. Oh no. Oh no, no, no. Where is he? No points to recruit something. Oh, there we go. There we go. There we go. Okay, it's fine. 54 out of 52. He just got his points, boys. And next Golden Age coming up for Mongolia. Recruited Hannibal Barca as well as Trung Track. So he has 2 of those generals to work with. While at the moment, I don't see actually Russia benefiting from 1. Russia does have 7.6 points out of 30. And he is furiously trying to get an encampment training project going. Oh, is Russia, it's China gonna pick it away from him? Can you imagine if China picks it in the next era? Oh, that's gonna be so funny. So the next point would be like, the next general would be like 75 points instead of 30. Oh no. He has a great profit. Cree has a great profit. Wait, Cree has a great profit. Oh, okay, okay. He still has a great profit, but that's 1 point away. He's not getting that. Yeah, he got it anyway. He got it. It's fine. He got it. Okay. So everybody got it? I think everybody got it. Yeah, everybody got it. We're probably gonna see the takeover of the city of Geneva, and the players are gonna need to choose their golden age points here. Immediately, Mongolia is gonna have a city right in the face of Russia, which is gonna have full loyalty. He's gonna delete it. Okay, interesting. He doesn't want to handle that pressure. Of course, it would have given Russia possibility to actually get 100 Diplo favor if he would have gotten that. And you do see Mongolia is starting to get his promotions going. Very strong Keshik attacks coming up against these spearmen, and we do see the Keshiks are starting to get their +5s. We do have also Russia needing to upgrade his spearmen into pikemen. He did manage to get that technology, and that was exactly what I was talking about Mongolia, because he actually waited to attack into the city of Geneva. Instead of taking down the Russian units on the defense of Yaroslav, he let Russia get that technology over here. But at the same time, I gotta point out, Mongolia did actually bring some more Keshiks on the map, and we do need to see him pushing Russia with a stronger army. We do have Dredhel, unfortunately, with only 36 science and 21 culture, with a Pen Russian Boys Golden Age. He's gonna need to get a lot stronger to actually push that attack and, of course, take down Russia altogether. He does have Intelligence Agency coming up in 5 turns from Karakorum, which will give him a free spy, which the spy can actually give him a +6 into Mongolia's science. And we do see, against Mongolia, I mean, and we do see there's a bit of a discrepancy over here. Dredhel going for printing in 8 turns, while we got Dark Lapineux going for apprenticeship. Oh no, bro. Oh no, 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 no. I mean, I understand you want to get more production over here, but bro, you need to get your printing extremely fast, bro. Like, you need to go bottom 3, you need wheel, you need engineering, you need machinery, you need iron working. That's not something you wanna actually put away. It's gonna take a while to get there, bro. Okay, preserve profit. Me. Bonsoir. I go A. Preserve profit. Me. Owl MD, hello there, sir. Good evening. I have been watching your YouTube videos for a while. Thanks for the great comment on commentary. Oh, thank you so much for the kind words, sir. Cheers, and of course, welcome to the stream. Hello. Google Dragon Russia will have a pikeman. Yes, he will. Yes, he will. Thank you so much for the power, Owl. How much gold does it cost to upgrade a spearman into a pikeman? It does. Let me see. Let me actually put the points in here, and then we're gonna talk about. You see, it should be like 60 or something like that. Or does he have mercenaries? He doesn't have mercenaries. Okay, so now I do click this. I'm not sure about the exact number, but it should be like around 60, 70. Okay, we got everything. So we need to talk about their golden age options here. We got pen brush and voice golden age coming up from Genghis Khan. We got Picfix in a second pen brush and voice golden age with quite a few of these industrial zones starting to come online. He did finish that Colosseum between his cities, and you can see he actually has very strong happiness levels in his cities, giving him extra bonuses towards most of the yields of his empire. We got also Raym coming up with a pen brush and voice golden age on Pound Maker. He does have 2, 4, 6, 8, 10 cities, 11 soon to be to the east side of Picfix. We do have Mausoleum at Halicarnassus coming up on Muscat 2, and more of these aqueducts are starting to come online. We're going to need to see how Raym is going to try to use them for their maximum potential. You do see the industrial zones are being put next to them, so they do give him that extra nice and juicy bonus of production. I gotta mention, I still can't believe he actually settled this Mickey up instead of the other two that I mentioned earlier. Oh my god, that would have been so different, bro. Like, look, this would have been a 2-3, right? You see this one, this is a plain seal. It would have been a 2-4 tile over here to the south because it gets the extra food coming up from the wheat tiles. Anyway, we got Erwan coming up with a free inquiry golden age this time around with 86 science and 85 culture. He did manage to build quite a few of those theater squares, and he's getting those books in, and that's quite important. He did recruit at least 2 of those writers, 3 of the early writers. Oh my god, he did very well over here. England is also starting to get a few admirals, which, I mean, honestly doesn't really matter. We do have him with 169 production, definitely quite strong over here in both all of the stats of the game. 92 is actually the most the biggest gold generator of his team as well. And we do have Steamy coming up with 57 science and 51 culture, 37 gold a turn with 120 production. I do see Steamy is going to have a pen brush and voice golden age on England. 246 city England. He would need to expand extremely quickly here if he wants to catch up with all of the others in the game, and of course get his bonus points from those cities. He did manage to finish at Temenanki in the city of Liverpool, and I do think it's a bit of a actually hassle over here. So much food, not enough production in the city of Liverpool. He's trying to get the aqueducts to build those industrial zones and make up for the lack of production through his city centers, and of course we do see him putting down some of those campuses. Ouroboros, pen brush and voice golden age on so many cities. Persia 2, 4, 6, 8, 9, and most of them are actually building aqueducts at the moment, going for more of those commercials for the extra trade routes between his cities. We do have them actually running as fast as possible for these merchants, while Cree did manage to get one with one extra trade route. We do have Persia managing to get 2 of them. Increases trade out capacity by 1 from Zankian, and then Marco Polo did get acquired here from the first batch. We do need to see what's going to happen in the next one. We got the Lumatyx with 77 science and 82 culture, needing to actually get bigger here. He's getting his intelligence agency going, and I'm pretty sure he's very, 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 very concerned about a possible Mongolian attack. He's also getting a few of these pikemen, putting down his walls next to Xi'an and Jiaodong. To the west side, you do see a lot of culture being generated over here from those tiles, not to mention production and some gold. That's actually not bad. That's not bad. Look at these tiles. These are actually quite juicy. I like. Looking at Dark Lapinu, he's going for a Penbash and Voice Golden Age this time around for Peter. He's also on minus 25 gold a turn. Looks like his economy is taking a turn for the wars over here, since Mongolia is attacking him, so he needs to upkeep quite a big army. He's trying to get the Grandmaster Chapel in the city of St. Petersburg, specializing his empire with the government plaza for the second tier, and I do see him on 108 faith a turn. Definitely not bad. The biggest question that we have is Mongolia's army gonna be strong enough to take down Russian pikemen? One of the things that I do see is Mongolia's general did get pushed back in the city of Kokekota, which is a major problem. He does need to get a new general over there on the front line, so the Kesheks do benefit from an extra +5, and needs to spend some time to actually promote these Kesheks into the next tier. We do need to see, of course, if he does manage to push if he does, how fast he can actually get those units forward. And remember when I was saying he definitely would have benefited from a city here? Oh man, can you imagine a road towards his capital? Oh, that would have been gold. Nanjing, good evening, sir. Is there Auckland in the game? Yes, we do have Auckland in the game. Yes. Cleozin asking us, did you saw the announcement of the new civ leaders yet? And what competitive scene and BBG? I have no opinion yet about the leaders in that are going to come from the announcement, because honestly with the pack we don't know any extra details, so we don't know what kind of bonuses they're going to have, what kind of change up is going to be necessary to balance them out. We're going to see, probably we're going to see them been taken care of by BBG team, and they're gonna look at them as fast as possible to see what they can change in a short amount of time, that we can actually get them played. Initially, I'm pretty sure we're gonna go with the same method we had in the previous Frontier Pass, so we're gonna ban them initially, and then if BBG changes come online and they get balanced out as much as possible with the other civilizations, we're gonna allow them to be played. There's gonna be also a period in which they will probably be played in the normal games, in the normal ranked games and the normal teamer games. The players will definitely want to figure out what is the difference between the new leaders and of course the old leaders and so on and so forth, and how they can have fun with them. On the announcement itself, I have other details to say, and that's one of the reasons I'm not actually putting it on the stream over here. It's a bit unfinished, raw, I don't know how to say it, when it comes to its video editing. It feels like it should have been a lot more processed. like the audio is all over the place. You got like too high a volume for the effects, while too low of a volume for the voice. But the voice just doesn't match the feeling of the video. Is just like a big ball of, I don't know why they did this, which I'm very sad about, because I was expecting extremely good quality from you. I'm sorry, whenever I think Fire Axis, I'm thinking extremely good quality, like extremely good graphics. We got good mechanics, polished games and so on and so forth. So I'm sorry, I have these expectations. I don't know why, but I have these expectations about this. Like I would have definitely preferred them going another round of another round of Frontier Pass type footage with the team giving some feedback on it. We need to see Carl over there. We definitely would have needed to see Carl, right? It would have been amazing to see Carl the Barbarian another time and so on. So yeah. Also, bună seara, Star Spanky. Bună seara, domnule. Ce faci? Features, yes, orc. Yeah. Oh, see, you did a bug there. What happened to Salty? What happened? Anyway, it's. I think it's going to be an ongoing process, and I also do welcome the changes that are coming through. It will definitely give the players a lot more chances to play the leaders they want, because we might have way too many for them to ban. You can imagine 16 more personas, 16 more leaders to actually add into this matchup. We already have like 60 plus. It's gonna be around 80, the number around 80. It's kind of hard to ban 10 of them and not allow in the game a lot of good ones. So it's either we're gonna be forced to go for more bans, which I'm not so sure I would welcome the idea of changing the CWC in the middle of it. But anyway, we're gonna have to adapt as soon as we can. And as fast as you can, or the community, the players will just say, you know what, we're just not going to play with those leaders in this period, we're just going to play them on the ranked ones, and the competitive scene will have to stay as it is until we actually get the BBG to balance them out. I don't think it's something that I would say we can blame the players or the organizers for choosing so, or something. It's more about how we can, because there's a lot of miscommunication between the multiplayer community and the Fire Axis. We don't get to see these details beforehand, so we get to prepare for them, because it would be easy for us to prepare for them. It's just if you had the information, but at the same time it wouldn't have been such a good surprise if they gave us the information. So it's, you know, like you can't have everything. Hopefully the rest of the team are working on Civ 7. I hope so. Yes. Also, Salmanian video did feel cheap and rushed, and the leader pass website is unfinished. I'm guessing they're doing the pass with minimum crew. Maybe. I mean, I would imagine they're still finishing up Midnight Suns, which is probably their priority throughout the studio. I don't know if they're actually doing anything else over there on any other project. Hello there, Project Sisto. Good evening, sir, and welcome. I do also want to point something out really quickly about this game. By the way, we do have Dredhel managing to get this line of Kesheks to attack into the Russia's units, and he's slowly churning down these Russian pikemen, while Russia, as you can see, he's trying to finish that Grandmaster Chapel, so he would have the ability to buy some more. He has 465 faith in the bank. He is gonna buy at least 2 or 3 of them to put out on the front line. Unfortunately, Mongolia doesn't look like he has what it takes. Has a lot of you need a lot of units. You need like 2 or 3 rows of Kesheks, not to mention stronger units like knights to actually go against such an opponent here like Russia. The good thing is we're probably gonna see a spy coming out from the cities of Mongolia going into the Russian cities, but I don't know for how long he will have that bonus, because Russia is gonna definitely get that bonus also. Now we do have also Dredhel finishing up. Oh wait, he did? Did he get the extra diplomatic visibility? I think both of them actually did manage to get printing, because I don't see any of them actually having the extra benefits. I don't know what Dredhel did, but I know he was on printing. Last year they hired a couple of devs and lead roles for it. Yeah, also Andirio, I don't know what link you wanted to share, but you can definitely share it on my Discord or send a message for me. Did I miss something? Is there going to be a Civ 6 update? Yes, Mad Beats, we're gonna have a Civ 6 update. Let me actually put it up again in the chat here. Give me a second. 18 new ways to play the game. Exactly, Guernaros. Good evening, sir. Oh, there we go. It's the +6 intel. It's the +6 intel coming online. I don't know what happened, but it is the +6 intel coming online from Dredhel's units. We do have him with 71 attack strength Kesheks against the 73 of the pikemen. Looks like at the moment Russia is still holding strong to his defenses, while Mongolia doesn't actually want to push everything through. We do have a few Kesheks going towards China. Oh, he's splitting up his units. No, man, this is like in the horror movies. Like the worst choice you can make is split up. You know, like what are we gonna do? Split up. Oh yeah, I shared that. Thank you so much, Andy. I shared that. Thank you, sir. The trade isn't really good. McFly Show talking about which trade, by the way. The trade, I don't know what trade. Hello there, Fat Dragon. Good evening, sir. Heard about the new Leaders Pack. Are you excited? Well, we gotta see. I'm excited about the new content. I don't know about the bonuses yet. Let's see what kind of bonuses we're gonna have, the descriptions and so on, the details. We need the details, the juicy ones. Does China have vision on the Mongolian night? Yeah. I mean, let's see. No. But I know he was building some of these pikemen. He's okay. Yeah, he's building some pikemen. Yeah, he's getting there. Also, he's getting pillaged by Zanzibar for some reason. Wow. Okay. In the World Congress, we did have no buildings can be created in the city center, so that means no walls, no granaries, and no watermills. Great artists, no points earned towards this great people class. Okay, that's actually going to be quite a stopper over there for Eleanor and Russia at the same time. And we did have Ouroboros aside us getting those 2 Diplo victory points. Now we do need to see if Mongolia is going to get to expand some more over here. It looks like he's more caring about irreling himself into one of his opponents, and he's doing quite a job at irreling himself. I'm not so sure Russia's getting Irel here, but I guess you can say that he does have 45 cents with 93 culture, while Mongolia, oh no, Mongolia, get out! Get out! Yeah, there we go. He's getting out of there. He needs to get more damage done. Level 2 Keshik over there to the north. Plus 12 intel on opponents' movements. Very nice damage coming out from these Keshiks. If you can imagine, if you would have had at least 6 more, this would have been a total takeover of the Russian Empire. We do have Korea getting his foreign ministry from Gyeongju. I do see campus research projects coming out from Chuncheon, and another one from Gongju. Is this a race for Newton? I smell a race for Newton. Who did pick up Hypatia, by the way? It was Korea. Yeah, no surprises there. It was Korea picking it up, and we do have to also take a look at the gold generation between the 2 teams. Erwan here with 136 gold. The turn Raym is on 93, and we do have Picfix with a good amount as well on 175 science, 128 culture with 77 gold a turn. He is benefiting from a few of the bonus points coming up from these campus research grants. That's one of the reasons he's getting so much science. And I gotta point out, university is also gonna be finished from Gangneung. We do have Erwan also trying to expand some more over here. He does still have quite a few cities to go for, and it looks like he's still actually quite peaceful over here as an empire. He did manage to take out something, I don't know what, but it felt like a city-state died over here to the south of there. Wasn't this something like industrial city-state? I think it was something like an industrial city-state here. Forcing China to build a few units to mess up Sim. Yeah, he's trying, he's getting in there. Looks like Lumatyx did get vision over the Mongolian units, and of course the same thing China is doing over here on Russia. He's not really killing these Russian units, all of them. Of course, at the moment Russia has way too many, but he's definitely putting as much pressure as possible on his opponent. He should actually take out the crossbows. These are so easy to take out. Why? Bro, come back. Where did you go, bro? Oh, that's a dead one. That's a dead Keshik right there. Oh, no. Oh, yes, he does have a general. Oh, okay, that's a hill and a hill. Okay, never mind. Okay, we do have China putting a few defensive units in Changsha, and it looks like Dredhel manages to acquire, oh my god, no, manages to acquire one of the horses of Mongolia over here. Immediate takeover of the horse of China. China, your units are being converted, bro. Not good at all. We don't need to see how fast Russia can actually put put a spy in the Mongolian cities, and at the same time finish that printing. Looks like he did finish one from Astrakhan. He is going for Terracotta Army from his second city, Astrakhan, and I do see he finishes also a religion with pagodas. We do have another religion coming up from Cree with Zen meditation and stewardship, getting that extra science and the gold from his campus and commercials. Settled a lot of cities here, 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 11 cities. We do have quite a few commercials, more commercials coming around, and it looks like Picfix is not that far away from getting industrialization. He's just gonna keep on banking on those bonus points, and we do need to see how he's actually gonna use them, because you see how far away from his opponents he is. Like his next door opponent is probably England, and I say next door because he's like the next one up, but he's so far away. It's like half the map. He would need to literally build 30 turns of a railroad to actually get there. It's not gonna be that easy to actually go against his opponent here. We do have also to take a look at Kublai, China, 2, 4, 6, 7 cities. Unfortunately, he did stop expanding, and this is going to hurt his results in the next part of the game. Of course, with England trying to get some new cities over there to the west of his empire, we do have him with only one direction to expand in, and that's going to be to the northeast. That is towards Mongolia, and I can't really say I blame him for being cautious to expand into Mongolia, especially since Mongolia is putting quite a few units in against him. We will need to see what they're gonna do over here. It does seem like at the moment they're using Mongolia for what Mongolia is usually used for. A lot of power projection against your opponents at the mid part of the game, a disruption of the trade routes, and at the same time disruption of the development of your opponent's empires. While at the same time, all of the players of PCS are trying to go as fast as possible towards the sim. We got the Cree over here getting 134 science, 102 culture, starting to acquire those great engineers for the wonders. Imhotep over here is going to give him quite a few points, starting to get a few wonders as well, and so on. Not to mention getting more gold per turn. 265 production. He has the most production in the game with a lot of internals. He set up coastal trade routes with both of his allies, England and Korea, and they can, of course, min-max those trade routes quite a bit. No surprise that Erwan is getting a lot of economy there. Erwan with 119 science and 120 culture in a free inquiry age this time is going to need to put out quite a few of those campuses from his cities, and of course with the books that he already has in his theater squares, he's going to get more science out of those, and we're going to see him explode probably before the next era starts or before this era ends. We do have also Picfix with the most science in the game with 181 science, 127 culture, 75 gold a turn, and 212 production. Very good results coming up from him, and we do see he's starting to get a few more theater squares and universities working on that foreign ministry. I don't know why the timer is stopped. 14 seconds to go. Need a countdown. Countdown. Hello there, Lassie Serpale. Also, our MD doesn't look too good for LeZanimo on the science screen. Yeah, it looks like it doesn't look that good. Just trying to do a countdown so they know. Okay, there we go. King Steven of Strategies, good evening, sir. What do you think of the new Civ 6 DLC? I like the new content. I have no opinion of what they will actually bring, because at the moment we don't know. Also, Lassie Serpel asking me for a recap. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Let's see what's going on over here. So, from the beginning of the game, we did have Russia spawn next to Mongolia. Unfortunately, as you can see, as you can predict, Mongolia did start to put out a few catchings and went against Russia. Russia was kind of forced to go a few cities, non freshwater on the east side, got feed the world with lay ministry and defender of the faith, so he can defend a little better against Russian units, against Mongolian units, and we do see him trying to put up as strong as a defense as possible. We did also have a east versus west type of spawning on this map, on the Highlands map. On the west side, we do have a PCS team coming up with Korea, Cree, and Eleanor, while on the right side we do have Persia with Steamy and China coming up over here. We do need to see if China is going to be on the same power level as Korea, because we kinda, well, at least I kind of put them on the same level here. They are like the best simmer is definitely China on one side, and the best simmer of the other team is going to be Korea. We're going to need to see if they're going to keep up with each other. At the moment, it looks like Picfix did manage to get, first of all, Colosseum, which does help him out quite a bit to get a lot of culture, not to mention a lot of happiness in his cities, which in turn gives him a lot of stats. He does have 169 science to go for at the moment, while he did manage to get Hypatia at the beginning of the game, getting all of those bonuses from his libraries, seance, and of course we're gonna see universities starting to pop out of his cities. We did have a few pantheons here picked. God of Open Sky coming out for Korea. We do have Eleanor on religious settlements. Mongolia did go for God of Craftsman. Cree went for City Patrian Goddess and acquired quite a few of those commercials from the beginning, and at the same time merchants. Persia did go for God of War and Plunder for a lot more points in the merchant points, so he gets more of them. We're going to need to see how he's going to use them in the next part of the game. Victoria went for fertility rights. This was kind of a surprise for us, and you can see he's actually settling in the belly of the beast over here, going for the west side. Is getting closer to Cree and Korea. I'm not sure if poking the bear is a good idea, bro, but I guess Steamy doesn't actually have another way to go. Also, we did have Kublai China going for the Goddess of the Hunt, and he does have quite a few of those bonuses from his ivory tiles. It looks like he is getting pushed over here by Mongolia, and you do see Mongolia is getting in there with his Kesheks, trying to do as much damage as possible against the Chinese units. Doesn't have spy to attack into the Chinese units, but he has been pillaging the walls of China for some time now, and you do see, unfortunately, well, he's getting a pushback here. We do need to see if Russia, by the way, did go for Earth Goddess and was a Pantheon. We did have also a city right next to Yaroslav that got taken out. It was a science city state. I think it was Geneva, but I'm not so sure. He did stop right here instead of going against Russia and keep on going against the Russian units. He stopped to take that city center and raise it to the ground, which, as you can see over here, stopped him from actually having the advantage against Russia. He still can take out quite a few units from Russia, and that's one of the things that he's doing. He's putting as much pressure as he possibly can on his opponent, and doing great to actually stop him from simming. Russia is only on 59 cents with 97 culture. Not only had the problem with the food and the housing, now he's having a Mongolian problem as well. We got a new wave of army coming out from Kogekota, Karakorum, and Ulaanbaatar, and if you're looking about the leaders, there we go. We got, I can actually respond to that. We got new leaders coming up over here. They released trailer 10 minutes. It's Abe Lincoln, some African warlord, and Pharaoh dude. I did see the trailer. I don't know why another one dropped. Dark Lapino. Let me see. Was there another trailer? Is that what you're talking about? Is this? I don't know if I want to put it on the stream though. Like, is there another trailer? Maybe I should take a look at Twitter here. Or are we talking about that one Twitter? No, it's the old one. Oh, it's this one, right? King of Stevens? No, there are 4 of them. Yeah, we talked about it. Yeah, but we don't know any details. Like the thing I was referring to, we don't know exactly what kind of bonuses they're gonna have on Abe Lincoln, on the Congo Queen, and I forgot what it was, the last one. So we need to actually see what kind of bonuses they have, and how we can use them, how we can have fun with them. So is oh, Saladin. Saladin is the next one. Yeah. So is Sejong getting a rework or a new persona? I have no idea. Like there are so interesting things happening over there. Like I don't know. Like without more details, it's hard to actually make a decision here. Say something, right? Oh, I can lock another game. Locked for. No. Okay, just gonna quickly go through all of the chance to see. Okay, we got. Okay, so this is the day that all of the CWC teams are making their schedules for the next days. So I am trying to see the schedules over here are gonna be on time. Trying to figure out how fast we can do the announcement for how to say for the casters and so on for the weekend, so we get everything going. Gotta admit, I'm super happy we get another German leader, although I would have rather expected Otto von Bismarck. I don't know what lead. Wait, I didn't actually get to see. So you have Ludwig the Second for Germany. Oh, I see. Okay. And then what was the other one from Ottomans, by the way? I'm confused right now. Is there another persona coming out from the Ottomans? Or is it gonna be Suleiman and Suleiman the Magnificent? Aren't those the same? I'm very confused right now. Oh no. But what do I do now? Is this gonna be like two Eleanors? Eleanor France and Eleanor England, but there's not. They're not two countries. You know, I don't know, man. It sounds weird. They really need to get another, how to say, name for the leader. Really. It's the same guy. I know, it's the same guy. Like, but even Teddy is Bulmus and Rough Rider. We don't have a... Anyway. Whatever, it's fine. Maybe it's this is what I'm talking about, the details, right? We need the juicy details. We need the descriptions. We need the background checks and so on and so forth. I just hope it's not gonna be a copy pasta. Anyway, we got caches coming out over here, more caches coming out to go against Russia, and from what I can see, of course, we still have a serious advantage over here for PCS when it comes to Korea benefiting from that extra science. I do see him still going strong for the scientist points, and I don't actually see anybody picking up Newton yet. It's still up to the next one probably after Emily du Châtelet. We do have Isodor of Miletus also in the Great Engineer screen, and it does look like in the Great General screen we started to reveal those Renaissance bonus ones. I do have to point out also Mongolia doesn't have a lot of attack bonus against China. He doesn't have all of that extra diplomatic visibility, nor does he have a lot of units over here to overwhelm the Chinese defenses. It will definitely force over here China to get a few more units, and this is gonna be wild. He's gonna actually need to put off his sim to actually try to get as much defense as possible. That's exactly what he's doing, building a line of pikemen to the southeast of Changsha, where he does have Governor Victor established, and he does benefit from piking shots. I think this attack should be over actually from Mongolia, unless he just, you know, wants to pillage a few tiles here. He's not actually going to do that much. And I'm very sad to see that we have actually more units going against his opponent, against China. Well, at the same time, he kind of stopped Dark Lapinu from expanding his empire. He kind of stopped him from simming. This is probably the time that he wants to stop Lumatyx from simming. Dredhel does know that he is not going to get any more advantages from this game. He just wants to get out with a settler and stay alive for the remainder of the game, while he keeps on the pressure on his opponent, trying to do as much damage as he possibly can. We do have Cree getting bigger with a lot more production, 340 production coming out from the Cree Empire, with 310 from Picfix, and Erwan is going to be on 293. Of course, that's going to give them quite an advantage coming up from getting the stats and getting the buildings in the next part of the game. We do need to see, of course, in the World Congress, Ouroboros was the one getting the Diplo points. Looking at this, he only has 3 out of 20, never actually built the building, so got more. It's going to take a while until they actually fight each other when it comes to the Diplo points. We do have 8 more turns until the next era, and we do need to see what's gonna happen. Victoria, Steamy. You mean Steamy? How are you? Wait. Okay, that's another one that I want to say. Bro, because you mentioned this. So every leader in that file that we have, right, in the, it's somehow named something related to the name, right? You have like Suleiman the Magnificent, Qin Shi Huang the Unifier, Ptolemy Cleopatra. Let's see. Is there anybody else here? Queen Mbande Zinga, right? Like everybody has somehow or something to, like an attribute, you know, like to the name. And then it comes Victoria, that's called Age of Steam. I'm gonna take that like an attribute. Honestly, I'm gonna take that, you know, like adjective. Sorry, adjective. I'm gonna take that. That is steamy from now on. It is the steamy power of Victoria coming into the game. So, okay, they want to call Victoria steamy. Let's go. Let's go for it. I would like to see them take serious consideration of the VBG mode and how they change the game. Yeah, I would like to see that, but maybe send them an email or something. Or, hey, listen to the multiplayer community. They have something in their brain, you know? It's called passion. Yeah. Stevie Victoria, yeah. That should be a Transylvania, Romanian, Valachian Civ with a vampire bonus heal. Yeah. Well, it is what it is. Man, it's not even me, bro. It's like that. It's when you play basketball and somebody, you know, puts a ball up in the air. You gotta throw the hoop down. We got a campus coming out from Zranka. We got builders more builders coming out from his other parts of the empire. Industrial zone logistics trying to get Filippo Brunelleschi next. I did also notice somebody was going for Forbidden City. Let me actually take a look here. Was it? Oh, it was Steamy coming up with 8 turns for Forbidden City. Alley-oop, yeah. I mean, if somebody's gonna throw you an alley-oop, you're not gonna pass it, right? You're not just gonna sit there. You gotta run and take that with you, right? Yeah, we do have actually Mongolia breaching some of the tiles over here, but he did manage to, well, have an encounter of the third kind against the Chinese spiking shots. Oh man, they're gonna pokey. Oh no, K-Shakes, you gotta get out, bro. We got some Chinese crouching tigers also getting in there, and it looks like, I got a message over here. I'm sorry about that. Looks like we do have those crouching tigers that need to get quite close up and personal with the K-Shakes to boom them. We're gonna see those K-Shakes getting, as you can see, the treatment of these Chinese units. Look at those. Look at the shiny towers. We do have also some of these packages coming up from Changsha to the southeast, and by the looks of it, we do have Mongolia losing that offense against Russia. Unfortunately, unfortunately for Mongolia, Russia did come out to play, and now Mongolia needs to make a big decision. Is he gonna keep on going to attack Russian units, or is he gonna get out of there? It kind of looks like he's trying to get out of there as soon as possible, and of course he's getting pushed from all of the sides. Now Russia is gonna try to get back on track with his expansions, getting Terracotta Army, trying to get pyramids, and of course trying to get the era score for the next era, for the next age. Unfortunately, we do have one of the players desinking here. It looks like Cree is also trying to get Statue of Liberty away from his opponent. Maybe he's gonna try to deny and or attack on that side. Okay. Oh, scientist. Cree did manage to pick up Isaac Newton, and he's gonna get the universities with a +2 science point on each of them. Not to mention he is gonna get a free library and a free university in the city. He actually activates that scientist. Usually the best method is to actually get that going with I would say one of these campuses that you just built, so it doesn't actually have the library in it. PSC in Avasis is also going to build a Mahabodhi temple next to a holy site. He's going to get an extra 2 Diplo points from it, not to mention 3 from the Statue of Liberty. Maybe this is the way for him to go for Diplo victory. It's going to be quite hard, of course. They don't actually have a lot of Diplo favor for the rest of the game, but that is still going to work as a deny away from their opponents to actually benefit from that win condition. The thing Finastis actively chose to do unbalanced shifts to let players have their own power trip in single player. Yes, definitely Salmarion, definitely plus. Sacrifice units to pillage the tiles, worth it. But if it or not, I really appreciate that method as I am a single player person. Yeah, I believe a lot of the players actually appreciate that. I'm pretty sure. Give me a sec. Hey, what's going on here? Give me a sec. Okay, never mind. Okay, so I think actually China is going to be well with this. We might actually have some pillages coming up from Mongolia, but I can't really see him doing an insane amount of damage. It did force China to build quite a few of these pikemen and spend some production into this, not to mention some gold into upgrading those pikemen that he had into piking shots. We do have China on 129 cents, 126 culture, and he needs to get back on track. Picfix is already 282 with 161 culture. Yeah, culture. Oh, we gotta relobby next turn. But okay. By the way, guys, if you didn't see the announcement about the Civ gift, we're gonna have the Civ gift on the on the 11th of December with a lot of other people, and I do hope we're actually gonna have an amazing game coming up with so much new content, so many new streamers joining us, and at the same time we will try to gather as much money as possible for the donations for gamers outreach, which is trying to help as much as possible the children in the hospitals get some entertainment over there, try to get over the pain and so on and so forth, and of course try to pass the time much with a bit, a bit lesser hardships. I do hope we're gonna see each other in that time, of course, on the 11th of December, and at the same time I do hope you guys are gonna choose to actually donate towards the goal we have. We're trying to gather 75,000. That's a lot of money for the children, and we are quite a strong team over here trying to get the word out there. And saying that, I just realized that I didn't put the notifications on for Gamers Outreach. Oh no, kick W. Tiltify. Let me actually take a look if I can do them really quickly. I need to also figure out where they are going with this. Picfix, there we go. I need to take a look when they are putting up the lobby. Hello, Canard. Good evening, sir. Hello there. Go, LeZanimo. Well, we got another fan in the house. Let's go. Okay, we got this going. Give me a second. What happened? We just have relobby because one of the players did disconnect and he was continuously desyncing. So it's much better to just have the relobby and fix it as soon as possible. Okay, we got everybody with ping. It's fine. Where I needed to do something. Where is the something? Okay, this. Oh, I see. Oh, I need this actually. Okay, we're loading it. In the meantime, I'm actually trying to get the notifications for Tiltify started. What internet? The F Pro? Oh, there it is. Okay. Okay, there we go. Just loading in. Oh, really? Oh my god, I actually need to do that? Oh my god. Okay. Okay. I'm gonna do a... Oh, so you're gonna do a test really quickly, guys, on the donation. Give me a second. Let's see. Does this work? Let's save this and let's see if it works. Oh, this. Did this appear or is that just the sound? Oh, it did. It did. Oh, okay. There we go. We got this. We got this. How's the game going so far? I just caught up. Well, we're just coming back to the game here, and we do have a bit of a mystery over here how it's gonna be between Mongolia and Russia. We do have a lot of these Mongolian caches just all over the map, and it looks like they might actually take out the Russian pikemen. He did manage to take out Geneva to the south of Yaroslav, and the Mongolia kept on pressuring Russia to stop him from simming, and you do see it actually did quite a bit to disrupt the Russian sim, only on 66 science with 110 culture. But I gotta point out, Dredhel is on 35 science and 37 culture, trying to Irel himself into two of his opponents. He tried to do the same thing against China, and he's still gonna get a few pillages, but at the same time China did manage to push back his opponent here. We're gonna need to see if Lumatyx and Dark Lapinu are gonna manage to come back into the game in a decent amount of time. On the other side, we do have Sparta coming up with 146 science and 168 culture with a lot of cities. Oh my god, let's actually check it. 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12 cities coming up from England. He does have more of these art museums coming online, a lot of production coming on from his factories, and you got I gotta mention that first of all he does have Auckland. You can see all of these tiles do have the extra production on them, and at the same time he does have he does have shipyards. He's gonna get the factories, and because he does have the extra bonuses from, of course, Eleanor's ability, he's getting extra 2 points of bonus for each of these districts in a city. That's gonna be a lot of points coming out from each of these each of the works that he has at the moment acquired. Guba, so he's going to make some helicopters. Yeah, that's a good question. I have no idea. We're gonna have to wait and see for that. I do want to take a look really quickly here if we have any. Do we have? Oh, I see. There were some assets over here, extra assets. Anyway. We also have Cree trying to get as much production as possible. He's, by the looks of it, going for bonuses towards diplomatic victory. He did manage to get at the moment 3 out of 20. He's at a tie with Cyrus that did manage to get the first Congress won. They should have more bonuses towards this Congress, and from what I can see, no, that's not really true. Well, a little bit. They have a little bit, but you can see Dredhel is only on 93. I'm pretty sure Dredhel would definitely need to get how to say a Diplo quarter going, so he acquires more of that Diplo favor, and you do see him trying to expand a little bit. Maybe this is a safety settle for him. We do need to also take a look if Eleanor is gonna try to get some war, like his war machine going, especially against Lumatyx, which is quite close up and personal next to him, and he can definitely try to do some planes over here, or maybe some tanks. We will see immediately when he's gonna start spamming out those encampments, if that's gonna be the case or something else. Oh, there's actually a lot of stuff over here. Okay, nation, no, nation alert. Wow. Okay. I do have to say, in the long term, it kind of looks like the sim of PCS is much strong. We do have a Picfix over 300 science, and Raym did manage to acquire Newton earlier. That would give him a decent amount of advantage when it comes to all of his universities. He doesn't have a lot of them, that's why he didn't actually jump up that high in the science screen, but now he started building them with more libraries. He did focus down his production, and you do see he has actually the most production in the game with 468 coming out of his cities. Working on the Statue of Liberty from Muscato with the help of Isidore of Miletus. He does also have Mausoleum with Halicarnassus bonuses, one extra charge on each of these great engineers. Persia is also trying to get more cities out, trying to get back on track when it comes to his stats over here. Unfortunately, it did take him a longer time to actually develop his empire, and it's he didn't actually have the preferred land to go for here. Trying to get a few more units to defend against a possible attack from Mongolia. He needs to be extremely careful because he doesn't have what he actually had, what Russia had on the defense here. And if Mongolia gets in there, he might actually do a lot of damage quickly. You can see that Dredhel is trying to do as much as he possibly can here to be a wrecking ball. We do have a lot of these units coming around this Russian Empire and going against their opponents. We do have more of them showing up from the build queues in the cities of Mongolia, and unfortunately, actually one of them, one of the generals did get pushed back. He does have more, he does have two more, so it's fine. What religion did Cree choose? He went for Zen meditation with the one that gives you gold from merchants, stewardship, yeah, from from commercials, and science from campuses. He only has one of them, and I guess he just built it so he first of all gets the era score, and second of all, he did build Mahabodhi in that city. Well, at least, you know, he's getting some score from that. We do have him getting Filippo. Actually, how did he get Filippo? Oh my god, he actually took away Filippo from Persia. I was so sure Persia's gonna have that. It looks like the production of Cree shows up again and does manage to give him extra bonus points there, managing to take away his opponent's well, a lead. And Filippo Brunelleschi is probably going to help him finish that Statue of Liberty. Does have 3 charges for him. I'm pretty sure with 1 or 2 charges he's going to finish that. We do have him also connect. We do have them actually connecting their empires on the seas, while there is no sea trade route coming up between China and his opponents. We do have also Korea trying to figure out what's going on with England here. I did say so, man. Poking the bear might not be the best thing that you could do, Steamy. Steamy over here trying to get a few workshops. And I do see Forbidden City coming up from Sheffield in 4 turns. It's going to take a while. He has been building that for a while, but it's, you know, he's going to get some return from it. I do also notice China did manage to push back that. Oh, he's actually going on the offense. Oh man, it's going to take like 20 turns to get to a city of Korak. Oh my god, I hope not. I hope he's not actually going to do that. We do have also Persia being caught out of position over here. He's trying to attack into the Mongolian units, while these Keshiks are gonna make quick work of both the knights and the spearmen. It's just a matter of time, bro. Just a matter of time. And we do need to see if he's gonna manage to capture a few of these knights. You do have to remember, Mongolia, if it does more damage, it does have the chance of capturing an opponent's units, especially if it takes it out. It does get captured in very low HP, but it's still an extra unit, and you know, you have to make your opponent take it out. Who got the Potato Palace? Not yet. It's still building. Potato Palace is still building. Oh, you mean the Potala Palace? Nobody got Potala Palace. Sorry. For a second there I thought it's Forbidden City. Three of the players are ahead. I don't know if they hold long enough. LeZanimo could come back, but I don't know much. That's a big question if they can actually come back into this. I'm not so convinced they could come back into this. Yes, Victoria late game is quite strong, but so I think Eleanor is stronger when it comes to the late game bonuses, especially with the setup that Eleanor did manage to put out this game. And look at that, he's actually gonna take Forbidden City away from England. Oh my god, it's one turn faster. It is happening in Manchester. He actually managed to build it one turn faster. That's going to give a serious advantage over here for Spartacus. We do have also Raym that's going to quickly jump up in the science screen. And the thing is, late game is, okay, how fast can you get to tanks? It's one thing. But how fast can you get to helicopters? How fast can you get to I would say nuclear bomb, for example. How fast can you do both? Can you go planes and can you go helicopters at the same time? Like, can you get like a fast attack unit and at the same time overwhelm your opponents with nukes? Like, there are so many questions coming up over here, and I do think, of course, that's one of the reasons the players do try as fast as possible to go for that science and get the culture at the same time. It's very good to have the coordinated fascism with the tanks bonuses, with getting democracy card as well, and everything. Like, it needs to be synchronized, and that's one of the things that I do see over here from Picfix is getting the 346 science with 175 culture, and he definitely has, like, look at that, almost 3 times as more as his opponents. That's going to be quite a problem, especially in the long-term gameplay. Another thing that I do also want to point out, have you seen Spartacus's production? He just jumped up casually to 604 production, 174 science, 177 culture, and he still is building shipyards and workshops and factories from each of his cities. What the F, bro? Oh my god, get Leonardo. Yes, get Leonardo in here. Please invite him in. Yeah, let's go. Let's go, England. Eleanor, get it, sir. We do have next turn the medieval era starting to come up, and looks like at the moment Spartacus is actually 6 turns away from getting his golden age. It doesn't look like he's gonna have it. Raym is gonna have reformed the coinage on his Cree empire, and I do believe he's gonna get a lot of gold being banked up here. Oh, 4 more points. Maybe Spartacus. Maybe I spoke too early. Maybe we're gonna see him getting this. We do have on the other side only Dark Lapinu managing to get a golden age over here with 98 points out of 93. He is... Oh no. We got Mongolia actually getting a serious army. Did he just acquire 2 knights from Persia? Is this what happened? Did he acquire 2 knights? Because I see all of them are really low HP. Oh my god. Mongolia, bro. Don't bully Persia like that, man. Give him something. Give him a biscuit or something. Oh my god. I'm so sorry about Persia here. We got more Keshiks on the way. Of course, we do have 2 of these great generals getting in there, and I do see Sparta at the moment, well, keeps going strong to get a campus. We do have Russia with a few units to defend the city of Kazan, but he's not actually going to commit units to defend the cities of Persia, I mean. We do need to see what's going to happen. England did get a few units to defend in Wolverhampton to the north, where he does have Governor Victor established. And he, of course, he's going to be aware of what's going on to the north, what's going on to his buddy here, Persia. That's a long way, bro. That's a long way. Yes, he did get Auckland, and he did get his golden 96 out of 96 points. Man, Spartacus is on the money with this one. Oh, I see he got a fleet. He got a armada also. He's gonna get the Great Lighthouse next turn from Plymouth. He's also gonna get a Forbidden City finished in Manchester. Oh man. And he finished quite a few of these coal power plants. None of them here. Oh, there is one here. Okay, there is one. That's only 1 city power, 2 city power, 3 cities actually. He has power in 3 cities. Okay. Very interesting, very interesting. I see also there's a dominant religion over here in Korea. Okay, interesting. He actually has Is that a oh, that's the religion of Cree actually with Zen meditation. I want to see what's happening here. This is so interesting, by the way. If Persia can actually acquire more of these knights, it's gonna be so funny. We just went into the next era and we do have 3 civilizations in a golden age. As you can see, we got Mongolia moving in with more of these Kesheks taking down the pikemen. Those are the stronger units that can attack into his own units, and trying to save out his knights as much as possible, letting them heal a little bit. He does have a promotion on one of them, and he's gonna need to actually promote him right now in the city of Parsa's borders. We do have him with more Kesheks coming up from his front line. While he did go around the armies of China, he's not actually gonna want to poke China anymore. He just wants to get out of there. Adriano 834, good evening, sir. Hello there. How long does these games usually take? Depending on the map, because we do have some maps that are smaller, some maps that are bigger. This is actually the biggest map that we have, usually, the Highlands map. There's also lakes. These games on the Highlands map take around 4 to 5 hours and a half, while the normal games take between 2 hours and a half and maybe 4 hours and a half or something like that. It kind of depends if they go long term or not. These maps, the bigger maps, do tend to go a little longer because it takes a longer time to settle the cities, takes a longer time to get your empire up and get those armies against your opponents, and of course that's usually how it breaks. I gotta point out, in this particular game we do have a serious advantage coming up from just the sim ability of PCS against the boys over here at LeZanimo. Unfortunately, Mongolia did pressure them quite a bit. Russia couldn't actually get his bonus going, and you can see he's still on 75 science with 81 culture. He's losing gold, taking away quite a bit of gold from his from his allies. Yeah, let's finish this vote here. Go for nuclear Catholicism. Me. Bonsoir. I gotta say, I wouldn't be surprised if we're gonna have them concede this game soon, just because of how massive the difference is between them and their opponents. Yeah, we do have actually a bit of a thing here. Spartacus just lost like 60 science. He was in a free inquiry golden age, and he was getting a lot of science coming out from his harbors. Now he doesn't have anymore that science coming up, and from what I can see, on 113 science and 218 culture, he's gonna need to put down a lot of his campuses right now in the cities. And he did spend that extra district slot that he had from the population on his industrial zones rather than his science. It's gonna take a while to recover, but he still is up there with a decent amount of science. Not to mention, in the total tab, he has quite a bit of an advantage over his opponents here. We do need to see what Cree is also gonna do. He did manage to acquire Newton, but he lost a lot of science, a lot of culture coming up from that Persian voice ability of his. He's now putting down theater squares, trying to balance that out, and finishing up more markets and universities in his cities. Going for Kilvakisivani from Pihtoka Pinwin is gonna get those extra envoys in there, and we do need to see what he's gonna use them for. Spartacus on Eleanor is also acquiring some of these tourism points, on 99 tourism per turn at the moment. Not that big, but still is important to actually get those bonus points going, and we do need to see how he is gonna try to use them in the next part of the game, when maybe he's gonna acquire some more, maybe he's gonna force his opponents to defend against a possible culture victory, and you can imagine that's just gonna put a little bit more pressure on that side. We do have also Persia managing to get in quite a few units in the Persian cities. I do have to point out, he doesn't have very strong ones to take out the city centers. Only a few very low HP knights. But still, he can do a lot of damage against the city centers. Not to mention pillage quite a few tiles, and even pillage the units of Persia and convert them towards to his army. Didn't he have a promotion on the night, or that actually died? Oh, I don't know what happened. Oh well, he does have another one here, and you do see he has a 25% chance of capturing that enemy. I do see this one still 25%, still 25%. Okay, I mean, still out of 4 chances is still good. We do need to also take a look here. Nothing's happening. China just puts more units towards him. I mean, it's gonna take a long time until he actually gets to the cities of Mongolia, and I don't think Mongolia cares that much if he's gonna lose his cities. It's just a matter of when he's losing the cities. We need to also take a look at what Korea is doing here. Looks like he is preparing his helicopter army. Has quite a few calves coming out from Chancheon, Gangneung and Gongju, and I do see him on that 324 science. Refining in 2 turns, he is going to get after that really easily to go for steel and of course combustion, and he does need to go for synthetic materials if he wants to get helicopters. Needs to go through plastics for that. Not going to be that far. I gotta say, it's not going to be that far, and of course that's enough time for him to get his calves. That he would need to get a serious amount of them so he can actually upgrade them into cores or maybe into armies. He does have a decent amount of culture to work with this, and I'm pretty sure he's going to need to get more. That's exactly what he's doing here. His city is getting more of these theater squares and getting more amphitheaters. They do have a serious advantage when it comes to the gold generation. Spartacus does have 381 gold per turn coming off from these harbors and his water tiles. He did manage to get his golden age with a reformed coinage advantage. So all of those trade routes to get a +3 gold per specialty district in the foreign city. Has a lot of coastal trade routes going towards the Cree capital, which does have a lot of districts. That's a 10 pop city over here. We got planes coming out from Moscow too, aerodromes being built in that city center. He did finish, Cree did finish Statue of Liberty. In the World Congress, it was still Cyrus that did manage to acquire the 2 diplo points, but of course he is being countered by Cree over here, just kept on acquiring the points with the buildings. Looks like they banned the production of the coal power plant. Okay, not bad. Eastern Orthodoxy coming up with all players may condemn units of the religion. Okay, again, not bad. Not that good either, but not bad. I see Cree did put down Rule Valley somewhere. Let's actually take a look. It's 7 turns to finish in Mr. Hisipic. He still has Filippo Brunelleschi to help you out building. Next turn, he's going to get Kilva Kisivani for the extra 3 envoys. And from what I can see, Ada Lovelace is going to be the next engineer here. Going to get to acquire it in the next 4 turns. Oh, the knight died. Persia just got an advantage over here. He didn't allow Mongolia to get the knight going. Even if we do have more Mongolian Kesheks coming out to fight, it looks like England is putting a few muskets to help this out. Might actually try to counter into Mongolia's Kesheks from behind. Not even caring there are some Kesheks coming out from the resupply line. Okay, I mean, I think it's fine. Persia is gonna get this defense going. It's fine, but again, Mongolia did manage to do what he was planning to do all along, trying to be as much of a disruptive force as possible against his opponents. The only one that actually has science and culture at the moment is Jormunds. How do you call this? How do you say this? Jormungandr, huh? On Persia, he has 184 science with 133 culture. He does also have 346 production and is trying to get more economy going on 160 gold at the moment, while Steamy is on 68 and we got China on 26. The easiest target to go against for Korea will probably be the cities of course, England over here. It's gonna take some time to get there, but I'm pretty sure he's gonna try to do it. He would need to also put down a few of these encampments and maybe get some military engineers going, so he actually gets to build a railroad or some kind of infrastructure that's gonna help out even those helicopters to be faster. We do see he's starting to get calves out of his cities, and these are going to be strong anyway, even going against these muskets. Not strong as the helicopters. Helicopters are probably going to be insanely strong against Steamy. We don't need to see how fast Picfix can actually get them, and of course if he does get resources, the gold to upgrade them, and at the same time we'll see if that's gonna be his plan. We might not see that plan come alive here. Boosty Woos, hello there sir, welcome. Have you seen Steamy? We got Steamy in the game. We were just talking about this. Thank you so much for the viewers, by the way. Much appreciated, everybody. Thank you so much for the raid. Hello. We got quite a discussion going on from earlier about the leaders, the new upcoming leaders. We don't know the bonuses. We don't know exactly what's going on. We're waiting for Firaxis to give us those shiny new toys that we're gonna get to play with in the next period. And of course, Steamy, how do we call Steamy? Man, what's happening with Victoria? Why do they call her Steamy now? I can only imagine BBG is gonna have a field day. I can only imagine what's going on right now in the BBG server. Take that, chop, hammer, down, pow, ping, pow. It's gonna be a lot of big brain. I can see a lot of steam coming out. How's the game going on? Well, at the moment we're watching Mongolia just being a wrecking ball as Mongolia. We know Mongolia and love Mongolia. It's just attacking his next door neighbors and trying to put as much pressure as possible. He attacked Russia, got a few units. He attacked Persia, got a few units. He attacked China, got a few units, but couldn't actually take a city. You know, he just attacked into his opponents and that was it. On the other side, we did have some amazing sims coming out from them. Like you can see Cree over here getting Statue of Liberty. We got him with the drones, aerodromes, of course, with the planes. We do have him also getting Newton earlier. Rule Valley in 4 from Mr. Hisipic. It's just for the late game. It looks like on the left team over here, PCS, Project Conquerors, it's gonna live up to their name. On the other side, the LeZanimo are struggling to actually get their points up, their stats up, especially in the science screen. We have them, almost all of them, on 150 science, 160 science, so that's quite a problem. And also they're struggling to get their production numbers up. Look at that production, Spartacus, 661 production. Man, those muscles on that empire is just exploding over there. You see him ripping his clothes off, you know. CivFR, thank you so much for the follow. And of course, if you guys don't know Boostius, you should get to know Boostius. He's an amazing streamer coming up for the Civilization 6 arena. He has a lot of single player content going on, not to mention quite a few explanatory videos over there. He also likes to dabble in getting the word out as fast as possible to the people about things happening. And he's gonna be a part of the CivGive 2022. He has been a member from the first edition of the CivGive, and of course we all know and love him. So give him a big shout out to Boostius. Hello there, sir. Is there a reason why PCS did not settle near the natural wonder? Too far away and not enough bonuses. That's the reason. So Korea did start off with Gyeongju. He had a lot of time to actually go and settle Mount Roraima, but at the same time, just putting down a Seon would have given him the necessary science that he would have had from Mount Roraima. So he just totally ignored the wonder. Didn't really care about the faith either, because he did have he did have his Pantheon, so he's not gonna go for the faith, and that was about it. Also, good evening, Mazelchen. Hello there, sir. Now we do have also Korea. This is another thing that we were watching here, gearing up for a timing push when it comes to with the helicopters. We got a lot of camps coming out from Gyeongju, Pyongyang, Gangneung, Gongju, Chonchon, and we're gonna need to see them gather over here next to Mount Roraima, upgrade into helicopters and go against their opponents. You can see Picfix is getting steel next turn. He already got refining. He's gonna need combustion. He's gonna need plastic. And then he's gonna need that synthetic materials for the helicopter. And the only problem I see is he doesn't have a general. Do we care about the general? We don't care about the general. Let's go. Helicopters are gonna be strong as they are. We also noticed, by the way, Mongolia did manage to take out quite a few units, even if he's counterattacked by England, and just lost 2 of his units. He keeps on pounding this, and oh, he couldn't actually... oh man, that is so sad. He had a Keshik. Oh, he's pillaging. Okay, there we go. Pillaging, pillage. We got Cossacks coming out from Russia trying to get a defense going, and it looks like they are almost one-shotting these Mongolian Keshiks, while it doesn't look like the Keshiks can actually outsmart these Cossacks on the battlefield. 53 attack strength against the Cossacks 76, not gonna be enough to take over that unit. We do have also Mongolia trying to push back the Chinese spiking shots. Oh man, look at these spiking shots, bro. They're so strong. They're so strong. We do have a lot of Keshiks arriving to the defense of the Mongolian Empire, and of course he's gonna try to be as efficient as possible with them. We have a... oh my god, okay, I guess Lumatyx over here is, you know what, bro, you have annoyed us from the beginning of the game. I'm gonna come and take over your empire. Your empire will be mine in the next 10 turns. We do have over here quite a few Keshiks, more Keshiks coming out from Mongolia. That's all he did, by the way. That's all he did. He built Keshiks and knights, maybe a few of them, very few, like 10 maximum. But he has built like 40 Keshiks till now. He just builds and builds and builds and trains Keshiks. That's all he does. So Mongolia over here is just Keshik factory all the way. Of course, that will give as much time as possible to England and Cree, not to mention Korea, to get their bonuses on the field. And after England did manage to get Forbidden City, not to mention Apadana, Hanging Garden is his capital city. He does have a 14 pop city center with a lot of potential to get quite a few more points. He did manage to get back up in the science screen with 160 at the moment and 319. Putting down more of these campuses is allowing him to get the libraries in, get those universities in, get the extra bonus points from each of his great works. And I gotta say, they also last Congress, they did deny the acquirement of artists. So throughout the era, no points for artists could actually be acquired. Now we do have them revealed, and immediately, of course, you do see some of them are getting recruited. We do have also England getting a few points for this, for these musicians, and not to mention he's getting a few more of these great writers. I'm pretty sure he's wanting them as badly as he possibly can get them. Oh, wait, do we have them going for Corsair course? Is he gonna try to go? No, he's not. Okay, he's going sanitation. I was thinking, is he trying to go helicopters against China? Is he trying to save Mongolia? I think not, actually. I think Mongolia is just gonna try to get a safety settle here as far away as possible from his cities. Wait. Oh my god, really, bro? Oh my god, Kumasi gotta settle from... oh my god, bro. How did this disaster happen here? Kumasi, a city-state, took over a settler, the safety settler of Mongolia. And he was forced to build another one, which might get killed again because there is an English... oh no, that's actually his ally. It's fine, it's fine, it's fine. It's his. It is his. It's happened. Yeah, it happened. The city settler snipe. Yes, the city-state settler snipe. It happened. Like in Kumasi, big brain. But that's... wait. That's his ally city-state right now. Oh my god, he just lost it for a few moments, and then it was enough for him to take over a settler here. Oh my god, I can only imagine what's going on through Dredhel's mind right now. Oh my... that is the worst. That is, I gotta say, the worst. Man, you gotta be careful with these city-states, bro. You never know where they're gonna pounce on you. You're like, you know how cats are when you see them, they're getting ready over there? This is not what happens on the city-state. You don't even see them getting ready over there. They just pounce out of the darkness of shadows. Danger, danger. Aliens, aliens. Cody Camper, hello there, sir, and thank you so much for the follow. Much appreciated, sir. We do have Russia actually getting quite a few units over here against Mongolia, and Mongolia is trying to get so many pillages as he possibly can. Did manage to stabilize his eastern front, doesn't have that many issues, but the biggest thing is what's going on here with Mongolia. No, Lumatyx. Going for the offense, he's trying to get into the Keshe line, split them in half, and stay alive. I'm not so sure that it's a good plan. We do have a Cossack. I wanted to say more, like a few Cossacks, but honestly, there's one Cossack coming out from Dark Lapiniu to go against Mongolia's units, and he will try to do some damage here. It's fine, you know, it's fine. Night Demon also saying played an FFA where the barbs had 5 settlers, no one was escorting. Yeah, I mean, I don't know, man. That's the first rule. You should learn in FFAs, right? That's the first rule. You need to escort your settlers. Like, that's a must do, must have, must do, you know. Oh, we got the Filicanos coming up from Kokikota and Karakorum. Looks like we do have a bit of a problem here for China. China does have piking shots with promotions, but he's not promoting them, and he can keep on attacking with his other piking shots. Okay. Coming up on Eleanor, we do have Cuirassier course, more of these campuses. He's definitely needing that science, and he's exploding in it. 173 science, 302 culture return, 453 gold. Oh my god, look at Raym also, 391 gold. Man, honestly, they should just be buying as many of these camps as possible. Look at these boys over here. Casa de Constatación coming online from Gyeongju. He does have at least 3 cities that I see on another continent. 2 of them do have governors. Those are going to benefit from an extra 15% everything. We do need to see more of these camps come online and get onto the front line. These are all going to turn into helicopters, 2 tons plastics, 2 tons mobilization. He might actually get, oh my god, helicopter armies. Oh my god, helicopter armies, guys. Right, meow. Put the points in. Dredhel, give them the gold, boys. Give them the gold. Just buy out as many calves as possible. How much is a calf? How much does it cost? Cavalry. Do we know how much does it cost? Base cost 1240. It's what, 620 for a calf? I mean, that's easy. That's every calf a turn. That's a calf a turn, right? 450, 389. Just buy the calves, bro. Oh my, stock exchanges coming up from Cree. He's gonna get so much gold. He's gonna get to shower in gold. Oh yeah, we got the gold points. Let's see, 430 over here just from one building. Easy peasy, boys. We do have only 246. Oh wait, what? Raym? You did not just do that. Took away a city from Lumatyx, from China. It looks like using the city-state of Zanzibar's units, he did levy them and upgrade them all. Now we do see him pushing China from the southeast, while China was trying to push Mongolia. He got caught with his pants down. This is exactly what happens. You know, when you're next to a river, you're trying to do some, you know, washing. This is exactly what happens. Your enemy comes, gets that arrow, and that's it. You know, one city down. And Dark Lapiniu, no, come back, bro. Come back to the light. Where did you go? Helicopter armies blasting flight of the Valkyrie on the cloud speakers as they attack. I love the smell of napalm in the morning. Yeah, napalm. What is the smell? Oh, we got a GG. It looks like they don't want to handle those helicopters over there, and they will go for the GG. Domination victory, a concede vote coming up from LeZanimo. We do have our winners. Project Conquerors will get this going, and I'm actually curious, did they get the slot? I think they got the slot, right? Is anybody here coming up from the CivFR community? They were fighting for the slot in the Division 2, right? In the second division of the CivFR Squadrons. This is what they were fighting for in this best of 3 series. This was the decider. They were 1-1. Now they got it. They got it. I'm very curious. I think so. Like this was that's what the information I got told me. So I'm hoping this is true. Mazashan also, Thandorius really impressed with Mongolian GPT. I've seen a ton of con pushes financed by the team. Great job, Dredhel. Yes, great job, Dredhel. Amazing push over here. Also, Thandorius dominating performance. PCS. GG. Let's actually take a look at the CivFR channels. I do have to point out, by the way, when in the French community, we might actually have to take a look over here. Here a lot of French because they're all French. You know, they're all French. It's all good. It's all good. We just need to wait a little bit until they're actually going to answer us in English. We've seen how many times they were accommodating with us. They actually spoke in English and so on, which I really thank. And at the same time, I am still trying to learn a lot of French, but it's taking time. You know, I'm learning vocabulary here, expressions there, and so on and so forth. We're going again 4v4. Without further ado, let's hear from the boys.
Et, surtout que de la vision qu'on a, genre il est super safe, il y a la perse en dessous à gauche, il y a le Kublai en dessous à droite, et c'est genre le seul side où il peut pas, c'est full droite, et t'as Genghis qui est là, et on le sait pas à ce moment-là, genre. Mais enfin, nos poses de base, elles sont vraiment pas mal.
Vos poses sont bien, pour les trades, c'est vraiment pas mal. Hein.
Bah ouais, enfin on a les mêmes poses là en 4 collés, mais juste c'est la Mongolie qui peut ouvrir sur moi et Mirel quoi.
Qu'est-ce qu'il a ton micro derrière?
J'avoue que t'as ton micro par contre.
Hi Michael.
Hello and GG well played, congratulations.
C'est mieux là?
Thank you
Non.
and thanks for the cast.
With much pleasure. Was this was the decider for the division second, right? Whoever goes into the second division?
Yes.
Oh, congratulations, Project Conquerors. Yeah.
It was a fucking stomp.
Man, what can I say, man?
Destroyed.
You didn't see the helicopters yet.
Assez prévu.
Ils sont où les hélicoptères?
Chez Warren, ils sont en train, ils arrivent dans 3 tours.
Ouais, ils ont pas encore touché.
Vicky.
Ouais.
Oh, mais ça sont...
Donc on a bien fait TC.
La game, de toute façon, elle était open.
Ça, il y avait le message qui est tombé.
Ceux qui ont vu le casse, au niveau des spawns purs, sans parler de pause, c'est comment?
Je pense que les spawns sont vraiment à l'avantage de PCS. Et on a vraiment été surpris que vous remappiez pas les animaux parce que vous avez Russie, Angleterre qui ont vraiment pas des très bons spawns.
Bah moi je l'ai dit que j'aimais pas mon spawn.
La Russie aimait son spawn, non?
Moi j'ai pareil, j'ai réussi.
Ouais, je pas être fan, j'aimais bien la pause, c'était fine.
En fait c'est plus les pauses, on a dit que c'était ok, on peut pas savoir s'ils aillent leur spawn à ce moment là, tu vois. Tu sais, c'est toujours pareil, tu peux pas ce qu'ils font, nous on a une Russie qu'on croit backline.
Nous ce qu'on voit c'est Russie backline, moi à gauche il y a pas grand monde qui peut me déranger donc je peux lui faire un gros setup.
Après la Eleanor est trop bien, hein. La Eleanor elle commence, on la met en plus 3 d'activité directe, elle récupère une CS tour, la première CS là, tour 15-20 quoi.
Ouais c'est ça, après le tour 9 quoi, donc trop tard pour nous de...
Ah ouais bah tour 15-20 quoi, elle récupère une CS et du coup... Et puis on a un setup de trade de débile, je sais pas, enfin vous l'avez peut-être pas scout.
J'ai vu qu'il y avait beaucoup de gueule quand même. Hein.
Si moi j'ai un...
Mais en fait on a littéralement une mer entre Corée, Angleterre et Cree.
Regardez sur.
Regardez, c'est illégal, ça merde.
Après, ce setup il est là parce que vous avez donné de la CS à Eleanor aussi. Hein.
Bah oui, c'est pour ça qu'on prend la CS.
C'est pour ça qu'on lui donne à elle et pas à la Corée, mais.
Et du coup, ça c'était giga bien joué et je pense pas que ce soit le type.
En gros, moi je spawn là, et comme on voit là, il me donne la CS, et du coup, les expands de la CS, c'est cette ville là, Et puis on a un setup de fou quoi.
Fais voir le setup là, je vois pas bien le lac là. Attends,
Voilà,
ça
car
déplace
c'est
pas.
une giga mer.
C'est une mer.
C'est pas là, c'est la mer qui est là quoi.
C'est là où il y a mon escape qui va enfin
Attends, mais
se poser.
Il y a que moi ou ça déplace que sa souris sur
Ouais,
ça
ouais, moi je vois que la souris.
Ah,
mais
ok.
je-
On voit rien.
Attends,
même
mais-
bug de
Ah,
stream.
ok. Ok, là je
Mais j'ai partagé mon écran.
Je parlais sur vite ici.
Parce que je comprenais pas aussi
Ouais.
de ce que tu me montrais. Ok.
Ah ok
C'est pas
ouais.
ce colon rose.
Je t'ai volé.
Oui, ok, effectivement, c'est.
Par contre, ton
What
micro.
happened to your other settler though? What happened with the Kumasi?
Yeah, t'as essayé, vas-y.
In
C'est
the
Kumasi
chat,
qui t'a
they-
volé.
in the-
Ouais,
in
je
the-
sais même pas, toi. Je croyais
In
qu'il y
the
avait-
French cast, they suggested that he escort with a Kashik, but you don't need all his Kashiks are healing the other team, and then we saw that
Ouais,
the player was
on lui a dit aussi,
taken
hein.
by Kumasi.
Mais c'est les admins, tout.
I try to
Yes,
contest.
yes.
I try to contest this, but not the good turn. He said, "Oh, they have a need behind us." No, just this.
And what
Marche bien ou
about
pas
Zanzibar hein? MVP, I
Ah.
think Zanzibar is
Wait a
Only-
second.
Mais même-
Only city broke.
J'ai eu le first blood avec son militaire. Quoi.
Kaboul aussi, frère. Kaboul aussi.
Elle a pillé
C'est des
tellement de gold.
Kaboul, elle a fait
les
1000
frère.
unités, c'était insupportable.
C'était trop chiant. Gros,
Après, nous, on a tué
ban-
tout PCS vers nous. Il y a plus
Frère,
rien.
Nous, on veut pas jouer contre Hongrie, on se tombe sur quoi que des putains de CS qui nous irèlent, c'est bon aussi.
On a toujours levé. Hein.
Ouais, genre par exemple, la CS qui s'appelle la Mongolie. Vous a beaucoup irréel aussi.
Ah ouais, cette CS, gros, la
Ah oui,
pire.
bah,
hein.
c'était très bon taf du coup.
Ah putain,
J'ai-
j'en pouvais plus.
J'hésitais à dire putain, Oscar, t'as pas enlevé les barbares, what the fuck? Ils sont barbares déchaînés là.
C'est vrai qu'ils sont rouges en plus, c'est des barbares. ça.
C'est vrai que énorme taf hein, la Mongolie.
Non, mais en fait, le truc, c'est que j'ai un boulevard au milieu. Je peux aller sur les 4. C'est incroyable.
Ouais, non, clairement.
Donc j'ai juste utilisé ce boulevard en mode bah on verra où je vais et puis je force la prod quoi.
Rien à faire, hein. Ralenti.
Juste
Ouais.
dommage,
Ouais.
sur le cast, on avait pensé que t'allais settle un colon sur un des lacs vers la Russie pour t'ouvrir plus de land et pour
Ouais.
faire des routes pour aller plus vite.
Mais en fait, ça va vite quand même. J'attendais mes ordos surtout. J'ai été très late sur mes ordos, j'ai pas eu beaucoup de grosses en early, mais bon.
On a été
C'est
un
vrai
peu
qu'en
déçus
plus, t'as
des-
pas
des
beaucoup de
conclusions.
forêts collines pour aller sur la Russie.
Non,
Ah,
bah,
ah. Un autre
Là,
truc
j'ai-
que t'aurais pu faire
Ah, une
aussi,
bonne montagne quand même.
un autre truc que t'aurais pu faire en très early, mais il faut être vraiment clairvoyant pour le voir, c'est envoyer une route à Genève, mec. Comme en FFA.
En full allez, j'avais pas.
mais la route elle sort très très tard en fait.
Ouais, bon.
Well, I'm gonna stop it there because they're gonna keep on talking on the how to say, for the French stream, and I do have to also point out congratulations again for Project Conquerors for getting this win. This was a deciding game to actually get into the second division of the CivFR Squadrons. They are in the third one, or they have been in the third one for some time now, and of course they will want to advance. They did just get that, and I am waiting for them to actually get the next games going when we're gonna have the next season of the CivFR Squadrons. We also will have an answer tomorrow or the day after tomorrow for all of the games scheduled in the CWC or the Civ6 World Cup website. We're gonna have those schedules shown up soon enough, and we're gonna have also the casters attached to each of the games. So there is quite a bit of action starting up in the next few days in the Civilization 6 communities. We do have new content coming out from Fine Axis. We got the CWC going strong. We do have quite a few new things coming around from how to say from BBG that will need to take care of the leaders coming up from Finaxis. There's gonna be a big mesh over here of things going on. In the meantime, I do hope you enjoy the show, and I do hope we're gonna see each other in the next one. With much pleasure, by the way, Picfix, a great game going on, and it was a pleasure to cast it. I also want to say. That if you're coming up from YouTube, I do hope you're gonna throw this thumbs up, and we're gonna see each other on the live stream on twitch.tv/OnSpotTV. I also hope you might want to give a comment down below. Help me out with the YouTube algorithm as much as possible to get the word out there, and of course get bigger, stronger, and faster. I do also hope we're gonna see each other in the next streams. I don't know when the next stream will be, but we're gonna find out, like I was saying, probably tomorrow or the day after tomorrow, to see what kind of cast we're gonna have for the CWC. Have a good evening, everybody, and let's see each other on Discord or in the next stream. Have some great content over here with Civilization 6. Bye bye.